I just
What?
I suck at this. I don't have any sound.
Oh yeah, there's no
Oh
sound.
man, I just
What?
I suck at. All right, all right, all right, all right. We're good, I think. I think everything's working again.
All right, hello everybody. I'm Makerson, and
Oh
welcome
man.
to the first edition of.
All right, starting from the top. I hope I can cut all this out when I post it to YouTube.
You should leave it in.
I don't think you should.
Okay, I
It
won't.
makes it better.
Anyway, welcome to the Akertales Journey Through Aragona D&D Shop Heroes merger stream. I'll be your DM for this D&D adventure. Akerson himself, the Twitch guru of sorts. With me are four of my favorite Shop Heroes people, including our mystery guest, who is none other than Frodo himself, one of the developers of Shop Hero game. Let's just, I guess, whatever order somebody wants to speak up, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Abku. You might know me as Abku. I'm playing a half-elf bard. He's kind of old, frail-looking. He's kind of sassy, I think is the good word for it. I believe, if I'm guessing, Akerson is probably designing encounters for him and I to fight. Other than that, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you. How about Frodo? Go ahead.
So I'm Frodo. Some of you guys might know me. I hang out on FQ stream back when he was streaming sometimes. I am the mayor of the Shire, and I work on the game, and I have been on the forums a couple times. My character is called Thamior. He's a high elf sorcerer who is an orphan from the city of Westlands, who has been captured by demon during the demonic invasion that was repelled by Edward. And I have lived a couple hundred years, in the Chaos Gate, where I developed my natural spellcasting abilities.
Cool. How about Mrs. Abku? Introduce yourself.
Hi,
Yeah.
this is Abq. I am in fact married to Abq.
Poor girl.
I play Shock Heroes as well. And for this, my character is Cora Swiftblade. I'll be a human fighter who was brought up as part of a bodyguard, family bodyguard business. But I've chosen to take a different path, so I'm looking forward to this. This is my first D&D experience.
Oh yeah, it's a good point. So none of us except for Frodo here have ever played before, so we're kind of gonna be winging this as we go. We've all done our homework and sort of know what's going on, but I'm sure there'll be lots of questions as we go. So feel free to speak up in chat if we're struggling and help us out. It'd be awesome. And Katie, I think you're the last one.
Okay. My character's name is Alora, and she is a high elf druid. She's actually like a princess from another island and is kind of off on her own journey to like make something of herself other than just being like noble born. Um, she is going to be kind of like a shapeshifter. She has a pet fox named Chip. Uh, that's about it. That's the important stuff.
That's good. Okay, cool. I think that's everybody. Yeah, so if you are new to D&D, we are going to be... I guess I'm the voice of the game. I've come up with this story in my head, and I'm going to lay out all the parts to it, and everybody else is going to sort of react to whatever nonsense I decide to come up with, and their actions are going to have direct effect on the world, and we roll dice to simulate success and failure, so hopefully we get some interesting scenarios happen. And I guess that's it. I think we'll just start. Let me go open up here. Alright, here we go. So, our story begins at the docks of Eldaron, located deep within the heart of Aragonia. While coming from different walks of life, our heroes have arrived by ship, gathered because of letters they had received in plainly decorated letters with no seals at all containing the same simple message. I am in desperate need of new adventurers, for reasons I cannot disclose. There are great rewards but little time, and it's important you do not share this letter with anyone. I'll be waiting for you in the town of Eldaron. Come find me. Yours truly, Marcus. As you exit the ship, the sunlight hits your eyes as if it's the first time you've seen daylight. You stretch and observe the scenery. It seems to be like late afternoon, but the port seems to be buzzing with life. As you exit your boat, the port is filled with fishermen tending to their daily jobs, with a tiny market selling today's catch. They note your arrival quizzically, but don't seem to pay any attention to it and go back to their work. A giant lighthouse stands tall at the end of the dock, its bricks old but strong, the paint wearing as if it's been standing for generations. An luminous beam circles out from the top of the building. To your right, you spot what's likely a port house where traders come in with their wares. Further in front of you is a path that leads into what looks like a bustling city, complete with a large town hall and a castle in the distance. As you look around you, you can make out what looks like mountains on three sides of town, broken up by the sea entrance. This town is definitely nestled in the mountainside, and it gives you a sense of peace. While you're taking in the scenery, a young woman in what appears to be a ballerina's outfit hurriedly comes over to greet you. Hello, travelers! Welcome to Eldaron. I'm Catherine. What brings you to our wonderful town today? She says. As she says this, she twists her body in a way that makes the tutu sway back and forth. She has blonde hair decorated with pink and blue flowers, and judging by her appearance and misdemeanor, you can't quite tell if she's being serious or not.
Well, hello, Catherine. My name is Hank Porter. You look familiar. Are we related?
No, I've never seen you before, and I'm definitely not related to any half-elves.
You look like my cousin.
I don't think so. My cousin's Marcus.
Marcus?
Yeah, he's the mayor of the city.
Interesting. I think he was waiting for us.
Oh, really?
Would you be able to tell us where he is?
Yeah, you could probably find him in the town hall. That's where he spends most of his time.
Where could we find the town hall?
It's right up ahead about, I don't know, 3 blocks. Just follow the path straight and you should see it up on the right.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
I bow in an elegant manner, and I start making my way towards the town hall.
And she shakes her tutu back at you. Cool, so you guys going in? You going to the middle of the city?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. So you start walking down the path, and as you see some old-looking buildings on the both sides of you, the streets are busy. There's people tending with their wares out. There's little marketplaces all over the place, and as you approach the building, it looks to be quite a large building, probably about 2 stories tall, with a big sign in the front of it that says the town hall. So it's pretty obvious that this is where you wanted to go.
Are there any guards or servants at the entrance?
No, it's just you probably could just walk right into it.
Then I guess I'll do that. I'll just walk inside and look for the guy who appears to be in charge.
Okay. So as you walk inside, you take a moment to sort of observe your surroundings, and you see what looks like a fairly governmental building of sorts. That doesn't look like much actually happens within the town hall. There's some desks set up to your right, but you do notice in the back there's a man sort of pacing around a little bit. He has black hair and sort of a rugged kind of appearance to him.
I'll walk up to the man, and I'm gonna just be like, Marcus.
He
Or
just
I'm
turns-
assuming you're Marcus.
Yeah, he just turns around, looks at you very quizzically, and says, "Welcome to Eldaron. I don't think I've ever seen you guys here before. What brings you to town?"
Have we traveled together on the boat? Did we get a chance to know each other or not?
Yeah, I would assume that you definitely were on the boat. Like you all came on the boat together. How you got on the boat is kind of a mystery, I guess. It's not really that important, but you've had time to familiarize and to know that you all came with the same intent.
With the same letter.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Would we know that we all have the same letter?
I don't know. I guess that's up to you. I would assume you'd probably.
Well, wasn't it supposed to be a secret letter?
That's a great point. I don't know. Did you guys all share your letters together? Because you should just walk right through the town together. It'd be weird.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah, it'd be weird
Yeah,
if.
I guess there's kind of a bunch of people following me to see Marcus. I guess it's kind of weird to talk about that secret letter, huh?
Maybe we all discussed that we needed to go to the town hall.
Yeah, he just. Avka just started off and he was like, "Yeah, this is where we're going." Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, that's where I'm going too. Let me just follow behind that guy quietly."
For important reason. I'm just gonna go there too.
Can I bring my fox into the town hall?
Yeah, sure. I don't think there's any. He doesn't seem to mind
Can
that
I
there's a
check
fox
for-
in with you.
No pets.
There's no signs posted. I think you're fine. Yeah, so he's just standing there, like, looking at you as you all kind of get your stories straight together.
Why are you guys talking to each other?
Yeah, it's as if he was just asked you a simple question as to what brought you here.
So Marcus.
Yes.
At this letter, it says to keep it a secret. What's the dealio? What's
Uh,
so important?
he
That we
kind
had to come and we can't know why.
he looks around a little bit and says, you know, I thought there'd be more of you coming. I sent out a lot of letters, but I guess this will have to do. Give me a second. And he hurriedly goes around and closes all of the blinds on the windows, the curtains on the windows, and brings you to the back room quick and sits you guys down. And he says, "Well, I've been having this problem recently. I owe a debt to a fellow townsman, and I've been looking for people to recover that debt."
Is this a monetary debt?
You could say that.
So do we just need to make instruments all day for money?
No, so here's the bad part. I'm gonna need you to go down into the sewers and retrieve. There's a precious item of sorts down there that I need. You'll know it when you see it.
What is he? What is like the emotion with which he tells us? Does he look afraid or?
He looks a little paranoid. Is maybe the best way to put it. He has a worried look about him as he says this. He's definitely like looking around to make sure that nobody is paying any attention to it. He's definitely looking to sort of keep this on the down low.
So, Marcus, may we ask who is this debt owed to?
Oh, I'm afraid I can't really discuss that with a bunch of outsiders right now. I'm just gonna need you to trust me. I have payment ready for you.
How much?
500 gold pieces.
Each?
No, total.
Why is it so desperate?
There's a situation happening of sorts, and I need my client to look into things a little further for me, and that's what they requested.
I mean, I feel like you're withholding things from here, Marcus. Is your life in danger?
No, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. But it is of great importance that you retrieve this for me.
I try to look around the room while he's being talked to by my fellow companions here.
So, have you seen any good movies lately, Marcus?
If I can find any documents or anything that would be of interest.
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception check.
All right, let's roll up the dice. Natural 1.
What an
Off to a
excellent
great
first
start.
roll. What a great first roll. So you take a look around the room, and you notice a lack of windows in the back room, but that's basically it.
All right.
This is a boring room.
Yeah.
I noticed Thamior looking slack-jawed around the room.
He's just super inquisitively looking around at absolutely nothing.
Drool is coming out of his mouth, and I too look around the room to see if there's anything.
Okay, give me a perception roll. Actually, just get everyone roll perception roll quick. I should be playing music.
So
Which
then
one do I
it's my
roll?
roll plus my
You roll
perception plus my bonus.
if you have. So if you look on your character sheet, you
Uh-huh.
roll a d20 and you add whatever number is next to your perception. So it'll all be populated with your proficiency and all that fun stuff.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Total,
Mhm.
or with the other two.
I have a 10.
I had a 14.
Okay, so you take a look around and you notice a whole bunch of papers thrown about in sort of a, I guess, disorderly way. You can't really tell from the looks of it exactly what it's about, but he seems to be taking a lot of notes on something. I don't know how Thamior missed all of this, but there are papers skewed about. You can tell like this is not like a room that's meant to be seen by everyone else. This is sort of like his private study of sorts.
Am I going to get in trouble if I want to look at these papers?
I don't
I don't-
know.
I guess
Do you want to go look at those papers?
Can I cover his eyes while he looks at the papers?
Do you want to cover Marcus's eyes?
Yes.
I want to look at the paper that's
Oh,
on top of the ice stack. Like
I have
it's
a better
clearly left
idea.
there. Oh, good.
Can I whisper to Chip to go up to Marcus and start distracting him?
N-
Like,
no.
rub him against his leg or something.
Good old.
I
Okay.
can talk to animals.
Okay. Do you want to?
No, I don't want to use it right now.
Red site. Marcus is the mayor NPC of this town of Elendor that the players can be. He's the one who summoned everybody. Okay, so you want to create a distraction, and you want Abku to go run and look at the papers.
really quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, give me a second. I don't know even what I would ask for a roll for all of this.
You weren't prepared for this.
Okay, Katie, give me a
Probably
deception.
animal handling.
No, do you want to make your animal?
Yeah.
Do you want your animal to create the distraction?
Yeah.
Okay, so you give me an animal handling check.
So I do this dice plus that.
Yeah, with disadvantage, because
What does
he
that mean?
you rolled it twice. You take the lower number, because he's
Aw.
not expecting a fox to come in.
I got a 5 and a 7, so 11 would be my thing.
Okay, so
5.
Chip goes.
Nobody knows what sound a fox makes, John.
What does the fox say? I lost Hint Acre.
Yeah, I can't hear you. We can't hear you.
How about now?
Yeah.
Okay. He does. So Chip goes up and he rubs on Marcus's leg and sort of yips at him a little bit, in sort of like a cattish kind of way. And Marcus like bends down and pets him, but he doesn't break his gaze at all from what's going on. He says, "Look, I'd love to tell you more right now, but you're just gonna have to trust me for the time being until I know I can trust you guys."
Well, I want to know what the beef is. Like, I want to know what kind of trouble I'm getting myself into.
Yeah, what can we
So-
expect to find in the
Yeah.
sewers?
Yeah, I want to try and find, like, there's got to be like a clearly more important piece of paper in this room, and I want to pick that piece of paper up if I can.
All right, so you want to try to steal a piece of paper.
Yeah.
All right, give me. Man, would that be a sleight of hand or a deception?
Probably sleight of hand.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check. I'm
Oh,
assuming
yeah.
I'm assuming as this is going that you're gonna have Thamior go up and sort of ask him what he can expect to happen. Sort of creating,
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
kind of creating a distraction.
What can we expect to find in the sewers? Well, I don't really know that he wants to steal papers because I haven't seen the papers.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, yeah, but you wanted to ask him. You wanted to ask him. You were like looking around the room to see if you saw anything. You were just looking up at the ceiling, like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, like, he's not trying to distract him. There's nothing to steal here.
Okay. Wait up. So, what'd you roll, Abkid?
15.
15. Okay, so he looks at Thamior and he says, "Well, for the most part, we seem to have a rat problem down there. I've heard rumors of a bigger rat of sorts, but it shouldn't be anything too much of a bother. I'd go myself, but I have my townly duties to take care of."
Oh, this should be no problem.
Yeah.
Right, Richard? That I say, petting my my little mouse.
Oh, you have a mouse?
Yeah, I have a pet mouse.
Oh yeah,
called
we
Richard.
did. We did talk about that. I didn't put it on your sheet. Okay, man, we got so many pets.
I decided to name him Richard.
Okay, I like it.
You probably should keep the mouse away from Chip.
Okay, so as they're discussing, Hank reaches over and he manages to reach behind him and grab a piece of paper and pull it out. And he looks at it and it's a ledger of sorts. It's definitely showing money going out, but it looks like it's not for I guess city business would be the way to say it. But there's nothing nefarious to think about it. It seems to be like his own doings going on. He has some sort of agenda of his own that he's
Seems
obviously
like a personal.
So
Yeah.
are these? Would you say that these sheets are spread? So like a spread of sheets.
Yeah, but you only managed to grab one of them.
So just one tab.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of sheets, but like you can't like grab all of them because that would make a lot of noise. So
Okay.
you just kind of managed to grab.
This isn't. I don't think this is something my character would share with the group.
That's fine.
Based on my-
I mean, they would not know it at the present time.
yeah.
So he's looking. He says, I need to know. If you're not going to, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I'll wait for the next group to come in.
I'm going. Who's with me?
I will go.
I will go too.
Me too.
So you
What
all.
are we looking? What are we looking for exactly?
Yeah. So Mark, what are we
He
doing?
said we would know when we saw it.
Mhm. He's being obviously very obtuse about it. It's extremely
Are
vague.
the
and-
sewers accessible to anyone, or do we need some sort of key to go in there? Permission from this, like from you, so that the guards let us in. How does this city work?
That was the next part I was about to get to. Now that you've all agreed to it, I'm going to need you to make sure that nobody else notices this. I'm thinking there's an entrance in the outer skirts of the city, down by the port. If you go at nightfall, I don't think Clovis will see you as he patrols the area.
Who's Clovis?
Clovis is the town guard.
So you're asking us to break the law?
It's not so much break the law. There's no rule against going down into the sewers. It's
There
just
might be
more of a
no-
matter of keeping it private for the time being.
I don't know if 500 gold pieces is gonna be enough for this.
Oh man, is there something other than persuasion for bargaining?
No,
trying
I
to-
think it would be persuasion,
Okay.
or maybe intimidation, depending on
He's,
how.
he's not being intimidating at all.
Yeah.
Give me
I think we need 200 gold pieces each.
200 gold pieces each.
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion check. That wasn't very persuasive, but I'll let it slide.
I guess it also depends if your character thinks it's worth 100 gold, or if he's just trying to get more, because then it would be deception.
Yeah,
I think it's-
I'll say persuasion. I say you're trying to be persuasive.
Okay. I got a 5 plus 11. I got 11.
And he says, "No, I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to take it or go. I don't have the money to negotiate further right now."
All right. Maybe we'll negotiate when we get back.
Depends what you bring back.
Okay.
What time is it at this moment?
It's from the best you can tell, probably about midday. There's probably about 4 hours until sunset. 3 hours till sunset. I guess that wouldn't be midday. Like 3 hours till sunset.
I suggest that those of us who are in meet up where we got off the boat in the port as night falls on the city.
That's a great idea.
Oh, so you're all just gonna go break up until nightfall?
Yeah, I'm starving.
You're starving. I mean, I guess.
I would like to find the inn.
You'd like to find the inn. Okay. Is anyone else going to the inn?
I'll go to the inn.
I shall go to the market.
All right. So 2 people going. Where are you going, Mrs. FQ?
I think I will, for now, be with the group that goes to the inn.
Okay. So everyone else is going to the inn. Thamior decides that he's going to go pave his own way and go to the market. Okay. So I guess you should probably ask for. Are you going to try to ask for directions, or are you just going to?
Yo, Marcus, how do I get to the inn? Do you know?
Oh yeah, the Golden Catch You Inn is down the road to the right. It's about midway from between the port and the town hall. You probably passed it on
Alright.
your way in.
Sweet. So, me, Alora, and Cora will go exploring for the inn.
Marcus just looks at you with beady eyes. He doesn't seem to appreciate your pun.
Chat says we should see if he can give us rooms to stay in, since he couldn't give us gold.
Try it.
Who's gonna ask him?
I think Abku should ask him.
Yo, Marcus, so I know you're hooked up in this town. You seem to be some sort of viceroy of this region. Is there any chance you could put us up in the inn for the evening so that we have a alibi for our otherwise comings and goings?
He sort of scrunches up his face as if he's in thought for a second, and he sort of, I guess, deliberates in what he's going to say, and he says, "No, I can't really give you the discount of sorts. I don't want anyone to know we're associated, but if you tell them that you came to see me on business matters, that should get you a
Okay.
discount."
Okay. I look slyly at my compatriots with a knowing look and say, that sounds good.
Cool. Wait up. Somebody asked. Oh, never mind. Somebody answered already. All right. So are you still going to the market, Frodo?
Yes.
Okay. So as you make your way out, you start walking down together, and you pass a bunch of shops on the way that you assume sort of the farmer's market of sorts. And Thamior drops off behind everyone. I'm assuming he'll probably catch up to you at a later time as you guys make your way to the inn. Alright, so what are you looking to do in the market?
Two things. The first one is I'm going to try to find some food.
Okay.
And by find, I don't mean purchase.
You follow the taco cart.
Okay,
Oh,
give me a sleight of hand.
Alright, sleight of hand. Let's do this. Are you kidding? Okay, no, that's not a 1, that's a 7. I was about to say what's going on here. So that's 12.
12? Okay. So you're walking around. You see plenty of shops. They're selling their various wares, clothing, merchandise, souvenir mugs, and lots of different food stations set up around the place. And as you're walking, you hear sort of a commotion in the distance. It sounds like people are yelling at each other, like there's a confrontation going on. It seems to grab everyone's attention, and as everyone's preoccupied with what's going on, you just sort of reach out to your side and grab a handful of. I don't know what do people eat here.
Bread.
Bread. Okay, you grab a handful of bread from one of the stations. Nobody sees you do this, and I guess you just sort of stash it in your pocket and continue on your way.
Yes. And then afterwards, I guess I kind of know how big cities work, so I try to find people that would know about shady people that would maybe know about a black market or something like that.
You know, find the black market on your first day in the city.
Yes.
Okay, cool. How much gold do you have on you?
On me, I currently have 10 pieces of gold.
Okay. What the hell would that roll be? I guess, okay, now I'm going to say, it's not investigation because you're not looking for something, because you're trying to just pick out shady people who might know of something. So give me a perception check again, I guess.
Alright. So that's 14.
14. Okay. So as you walk around the marketplace, you sort of keep your eyes open on everyone and sort of look around and get a kind of judge of their character. And you stumble upon oh man, who do you stumble upon? You stumble upon a group of people who seem to be joking with themselves. There's a group of 4 of them. That's sort of not be involved with everything that's going on. They're just sort of standing off to the side, sort of minding their own business, I guess, and they're in their own little world. And you notice a girl with white hair with a blue streak in the front, and it's safe to say that that's pretty uncommon in even over in this side of Aragonia to sort of have that physical appearance. So you probably assume that she knows something about the seedier sides of life in the city.
I approach her without her or me getting noticed. I don't want this to look suspicious, and I don't want her to get too much attention on her because she doesn't seem to want any attention.
Okay, wait. So are you like sneaking up, or are you casually strolling in?
I'm not sneaking up. I'm just more like acting casual and not drawing attention.
So you're just like kind of strutting your stuff in, whistling to yourself, looking around.
Yeah, and then eating bread.
Eating bread. Okay. Are you gonna approach them?
Is she talking with them?
Yeah, they're all kind of just chatting back and forth. It looks like they're just a bunch of pals hanging out or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna approach them.
Okay. What's your game plan?
Do I hear what they're talking about as I get closer?
Yeah, they seem to just be joking about their daily comings and goings, about people they saw in the marketplace. Sort of, I guess they were people watching of sorts, and sort of just kind of making general fun of people.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
What do you want?
I'm new to this city and I'm looking for some information.
Not the people to help you. Go find somebody else out there.
I can pay for said information.
She looks at you quizzically and ponders for a moment. Says, "What are you looking for?"
I want to know what you know about the Mayor Marcus.
Oh, Mayor Marcus.
But not the version that everybody knows. I want to know what people don't know about him.
Well, I don't know. These lips aren't talking without some gold to come by them.
I reach out in my pocket for some gold. How much is a bribe in Aragonia? What's the what's the current value of a bribe in Aragonia? I don't know about that.
That's up to you.
I guess I got free food today. I could expend a full gold piece. So, do I have some change, or are they just gold pieces?
It's up to you, I guess. If
Okay,
you want to have
so-
some like silver pieces or whatever.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll give her 5 silver pieces and have 5 other in my hand, and I'll say, I'll give you 5 others if I'm satisfied with the information.
How much did you offer?
I offer her 5 silver pieces.
5 silver pieces.
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Persuasion 9.
9 with disadvantage. So roll twice.
Oh, yeah, you're sorry.
Oh,
Yes, 9.
9. 9 total.
Yeah, the total is 9.
She looks over at you. She grabs your silver pieces out of your hand. Looks you straight in the face and says, "You know, he likes to get drunk at the tavern," and just turns away and completely ignores your distance after that.
I guess I'm gonna go to the inn as well.
Yeah. So as you walk away, you can hear them sort of laughing to each other. You can only assume it was about you and sort of how they just kind of ripped you off with a lack of real information. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to the inn too?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not a very good roller. So as
You know, it happens.
so everyone's approaching what is it called, the Golden Catchu Inn, and it seems like a pretty busy area of sorts. It seems like there's a lot of traffic that goes in and out. You assume it's probably the only inn in the region, and as such, there's probably most people that just come to this area that have to stay overnight. And so there's a whole bunch of tables set up in the main area. There's a bar in the corner as you enter. There's a few people tending. There's like a waitress walking around sort of serving people's needs. There's probably about a dozen and a half people sitting around these tables. And the bartender's over in the corner. And there's what looks to be a gypsy standing in the far corner with a giant crystal ball, just sort of motioning her hands around it like as she looks at it, like not like peddling to people, like just totally absorbed in her own world she has going on.
Okay, so before we go in, I wanna talk to Cora and Alora, and I assume that Thamior is not caught up.
Yeah, he's not with you as you guys
So
enter.
I look at them and I go, okay, so here's my plan. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna talk to the boss of the place and try and get us rooms for the night. Are you okay bunking up together?
I don't care.
I suppose that's okay.
All right. So I'm gonna try to get 3 rooms. Hopefully, end up with 2, and hope that Thamior is okay with sleeping with me. We'll see how it
Well,
goes.
you just met him, so he has to sleep outside.
Okay.
His
Alright.
fault.
So, I'd like to go into the bar and speak to the bartender.
So you're just gonna walk up to him?
Yeah.
He seems to be cleaning like a glass right now.
Good afternoon, fair sir.
Oh,
My
welcome
name
to the Golden Catchu Inn. What can I do for you?
Well, I see that you're very busy here today. I noticed that you've got a lot of patrons sitting around. My name is Hank Porter. I am a bard, as you can see, and I would like to perform for the patrons of your bar, maybe in exchange for a few rooms for the night.
Oh, that sounds amazing! What instrument do you play?
I play the ocarina. I dabble in the harp a little bit. I don't like to brag, but I was thinking maybe playing my Nordic lute.
Oh, we haven't had a Nordic loot in here forever. There's a station over to the side. Feel free to set up and play. We'll talk after you're done.
Would it be okay if I performed for 6 hours in exchange for 3 rooms and food?
Yeah, sure. That sounds. I don't know about the food necessarily, but we can definitely give you the rooms.
Well, if I do a good job, maybe you can throw in a little
We'll
toasted
talk.
ravioli or something.
There's probably patrons all over the place that'll tip.
Excellent. So I look at the other adventurers with me, I give them the old wink, and say, we're good. And then I go perform.
All right, so you're going to performance. What are you two doing?
Oh, if Thamior shows up, let him know I got his rooms.
Okay.
He just strolls off and starts setting up. You could tell he's just been itching to perform.
Well, I feel like I guess we should get a beer and watch him perform. I mean, we just met him. We don't know if he's good.
It's true.
I have a lot of gold. I could buy you a beer.
Okay. Well, that. I suppose that would be okay as well.
Cool. So you gotta go talk to the bartender.
Oh, I don't even do that in real life.
Here's your practice.
Can I just like? Well, okay. So we'd like to order 2 beers.
Well, absolutely. What are you looking for?
Do you have any local beers?
Oh, absolutely. We have the dwarven ale. It's a special kind of ale. It'll really knock your socks off. The best in Aragonia.
All right, that sounds good.
That'll be 2 gold pieces.
Okay, and I set the gold pieces down, and I throw in an extra one as tip for him hooking us up.
Oh, you're too kind to me, lady. Feel free to grab a table anywhere.
So do I have to write this down somewhere?
Yeah, it's at the bottom of your first sheet, next to all your inventory stuff. There's like 6 boxes. Do you see them?
Yeah. Which one is the one?
So you should have a 25 on the second last one, which is gold pieces. So that would just go to 22.
I don't think we ever actually filled my sheet
That's,
out. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, you did it on here. Okay.
That's right.
yeah, so you should be at 22 now.
So just change it.
Hmm?
Okay.
He's definitely killing all the patients at night. He loves being a bartender. This guy is in his element. This guy is like the guy you know that's just been prepared to just bartend for his entire life. Like, ever since he was a little kid. He's like, man, that guy looks like he's having so much fun. I can't wait to grow up and be him. He got a big smile on his face.
So I lead the way to an empty table and sit down.
Cool. Okay. So I would assume that Hank has started his performance right now,
Yeah.
and you're just jamming away. What are you playing for us tonight?
I'm playing some. I don't know. Do I? Okay.
Do you sing?
I sing. I'm playing my lute and singing.
Okay. Can you just bust out a ditty for us really quick?
Sorry, This is one of those things that I did not come prepared for.
So far, this whole thing is something I'm not prepared for, so it feels great to turn it back on you.
All right, hold on. I pull out my Nordic lute, and I gotta pull something up. I'm assuming Thamur is gonna come in a minute.
Yeah, he's
I'm
starting to
jamming
arrive.
out on my Nordic lute. It's like the coolest acoustic sound. It's clear that I've been practicing this for years, and then I swing and I assume there's no microphones, so I project my voice and I go, you're hot, then you're cold, you're yes, then you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up when it's down, you're wrong when it's right, you're black when it's white, we fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up.
Man, and
You
everyone
don't
is
really wanna stay,
raising
no,
their glasses in the air,
but
just
you
just
really don't
enjoying
wanna
the
go
performance.
home. You're hot, then you're cold, you're yes, then you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up when you're down.
Man,
That's the quality entertainment you can
I'm
expect.
I'm gonna give you inspiration for that wonderful performance. Everyone is having the time of their life right now. You can tell, and there's just been people just coming up and dropping off like silver pieces in front of you as you play, like, and you are just in your element. And as you do that, Thamur walks in through the door.
I missed the show.
Yeah, a little. While it's happening, you walk in. You do probably look a little confused. Seeing as you weren't gone that long and a lot has transpired since then, but you just like assume that everything's just peachy.
I'm just gonna go sit in the corner and watch.
By yourself, you're not going to join the table with your buddies.
Oh yeah, I guess I see my adventurer companions. I'm gonna sit and hope that nobody notices that I arrived during the show.
All right, well, ladies and gents, I need to take a set break.
Give me
There's something I want to do.
give me a what should I make this? What's a good roll? It's not sleight of hand.
Stealth.
Stealth.
Yeah, give me a stealth. Give me a stealth real quick.
20.
20. Man, so
Not natural.
you slip in and you just like pop up from under the table kind of and just like go like in your seat, like you're just like down, and all of a sudden you just like slowly come up and like work your way into the chair. And they were
Yeah.
talking to each other, and they look back, and you're just like sitting there.
And then I'm applauding.
And they assume that they had just a little too much of the ale, and just sort of didn't realize what was going on entirely. And yeah,
Cool. So, how does time pass in D&D?
you just say what you're gonna do. You know, if you're just gonna hang out here until nightfall, it's totally fine. If you want to talk to people, it's totally fine. If you wanna,
Can I take like a break a few hours in to go talk to my fellow adventurers?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I would assume you
So,
get a break during your.
So I walk. Can I go to the bartender first and ask him how he thinks I'm doing?
Yeah, he looks at you and he just pats you on the back and said, "That's an amazing performance, the best we've seen all month. Bravo. Here's here's a loaf of bread."
Awesome. And we're good on those 3 rooms.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you the nicest ones we have.
Okay, so I go over to the table with my friends, and I say, "Okay, guys. So I got us 2 rooms, and this loaf of bread."
You're a bit presumptuous calling us friends so early, aren't you?
Okay. Well, hey, person, I got you a room. You don't have to be so mean about it. Also, here's a loaf of bread. You don't have to eat it.
Thanks a lot.
You guys want to go up and get some rest? I'm contractually obligated to go put on some more show, and just make sure the people here in the bar notice us and notice us slipping away, so we've got an alibi in case we run into trouble in the morning or in the evening. And then I go back to perform.
Cool. So what's everyone else doing?
Have you guys learned anything else? Talk to the bartender.
We bought beer.
Oh, the beer good?
Yes.
Oh, I guess I'll go grab myself a beer as well. So I'll go to the bartender.
What can I do for you,
I
lad?
heard a beautiful song.
Well, you know what? The music's giving me thirst. Give me your best beer.
Oh, absolutely, sir. That'll be 1 gold piece. Dwarvish ale, the best in this side of Aragonia.
So, Is it just me, or 1 gold piece sounds like a very expensive beer?
It's very fancy beer.
Aragonian microbrew.
Oh, Aragonian microbrew, huh? I look at him with the face of a guy who's just been told to pay 10 times the price of his beer, and I'm like, "Are you serious?"
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is the nicest we have. The finest ale.
Well, if you were on time, I would have bought you a beer. But
I guess I'll pay for a beer. I'm really thirsty. I want this guy to be on my good side, you know. So I give him 5 extra silver pieces as tip.
I appreciate
What's
it,
your
lad.
name, bartender?
Oh fuck, what's the bartender's name? Oh, I think he has a name. Fuck.
It's Gerard.
Gerard. Oh yeah, the name's Gerard.
Nice to meet you, Gerard. I'm Thamir.
Huh.
I'm new to this town.
What-
What can you tell me about this town? It looks pretty nice. There's a lot of things going on.
We've been setting up business here for I don't know centuries now. We're probably the biggest on this side of the mountain range. We're a small city. We mostly deal in trade through the port to the south of the city. We have adventurers coming from all over the place. There's lots of areas to explore around and riches to be had.
It's amazing. What kind of trade do people do in the port here?
Mostly fishes or the nice linens from the eastern side of the country.
That's great. I've never had fish from this area of Aragonia.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely to die for. You should try the snap maw. It's fantastic. Melts in your mouth.
Snap maw, huh? Maybe
Absolutely.
I'll have one later.
Oh, absolutely. I recommend going down to the port. There's a shop there, ran by the name of the adventurer's name. I think is Darthos. He probably can be found somewhere around the port. Talk to him. He'll hook you up with the finest catch.
Oh, thank you very much, Gerard.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Thank you for coming to the Golden Catch You Inn.
I thank him and I take a sip of the beer, going back to the table with the ladies.
And he cheers you as you leave. So what are you gonna do?
Just spend the rest of the evening here and wait for nightfall.
Okay. Does anyone else want to do anything?
I'd like to go talk to the gypsy.
The gypsy. Oh yeah, sure. Go for it.
Alright. I'm gonna take one more drink of my fine dwarven ale and walk over to the strange looking gypsy doing strange hand motions.
She pays no attention to you. It just sort of is looking into her ball and motioning her hands around, like completely absorbed in whatever magical doings she's involved in.
So I say, hello. What do you do here at the Golden Catch You Inn?
Ah, hello there, maiden. Welcome. I hate girl voices. Welcome.
Great.
Uh,
Great. It's kind of Scottish.
I'm I'm a visioneer. I'm a visioneer of sorts. I can tell you your future for a mere silver piece.
For 1 silver piece, you tell the future.
Yes. She just looks back down at her ball and is just involved again in what she's doing.
Well, I suppose it is a silver piece, so if I have gold pieces, can I still pay a silver piece?
Yeah, I forget. Is it 10?
Change.
Yeah, is it
Yeah,
10?
10 silver is 1 gold.
Yeah. I for convenience sake, I'm not gonna make you like mix currencies. Like, just assume that you have like the right denomination to break it up as you so choose.
Alright. Well, do you need to know anything about me before you can tell me my future?
No, the crystal ball does it all.
How long have you been telling future?
No, for far longer than you could imagine. I've gone all over Aragonia. I've seen everything there is to see. The crystal ball shows all.
Well, I would like to see my future, so I reach into my pack and pull out a silver piece and hand it to her.
And so she takes a silver piece and puts it in her pocket. She doesn't say thank you or anything, and she just immediately gets absorbed back on the ball and closes her eyes. And you hear her humming to herself. And this goes on for probably like 2 to 3 minutes as you just stand there and watch her as she has her eyes closed and sort of this memorizing hypnotic trance of sorts. And she looks up all of a sudden and she looks at you. She looks you in the eye and she says, you will face great adversity in your life. And then she looks back down at her ball and she goes back to whatever mystical thing she's involved in.
What kind of adversity do you see?
Great adversity in your future.
Can you tell me anything else about the adversity or the timing?
Ah, miss. It'll come time for you to know, but it is not now. She looks back on her ball.
I stomp my foot angrily, shoot her a dirty look, and walk back to the table.
She pays no attention to you doing any of that.
I look at my fellow adventurers and say, what a cheat.
I thought for sure she was going to play an ad for Boom Beach or something.
If you wanted your future told, you could have just asked me.
Alright, so are we doing anything else before nightfall, or are we hanging out?
I'm performing.
Yeah, I'll just enjoy the performance, and I'm gonna make sure to talk to as many people as possible to make sure that they remember that I was there during that night.
Okay.
Just a little chit chat with
Just-
everybody.
Yeah, and are you mentioning any details about yourself to anyone? Is it like, are you just like so normal bar talk, like, oh hey, who are you? Where are you from? That kind of thing.
I do mention that I'm an adventurer and that I do stuff in exchange for payment. I travel from city to city.
Like a
so-
prostitute.
I'll do anything in French.
Damn.
Okay, so you introduce yourself around the bar. It seems a lot of people who are staying at the inn aren't from the city, obviously, because they would probably be in their homes if they lived here. So a lot of people are traders, but there are a few miscellaneous adventurers kind of hanging about. I'd say it's probably like a 4-to-1 ratio of traders to adventurers. But so there's like 2 to 3 of them hanging out in the bar.
Okay, so do we want? This is. Do we want time to pass and me to finish up?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, so my 6-hour set is over. Who's still in the bar area?
There's practically no one still there. Everyone who's there is obviously very drunk at this point, and probably should have left hours ago, and just haven't like come to that realization on their own yet.
All right, so I collect my tips.
Yeah, so you find about 40 silver pieces, just
Okay,
thrown around.
okay. Take my tip. And then I go to the bartender and I ask him if I did okay.
He looks at you and he says, "You can play any night you want. Just come back."
All right. Thank you. What was your name, sir?
My name's Gerard.
Excellent.
What's your name?
I am Hank Porter,
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Hank.
the singer of songs.
We need more fine people like you in this city.
I agree. You should recruit me sometime. I go back to. Are my compatriots still in the bar area,
It's up to them.
or do they go up to the rooms?
I am still in the bar at the table, and as night starts to fall, I kind of make a sign to everybody to come close because I have something to say.
Okay, so I move back towards the table where the other three are, and I go, okay, guys. So I've got us 3 rooms for the night, in hushed tones. I've got us 3 rooms. We can sleep, or we can pretend to sleep and use that as an alibi to do what we need to do. I also made a little bit of money performing tonight, and I'd like to give each of you 7 silver pieces.
I accept. That's very generous of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I look at the bard, trying to calculate
Just
if there's
take the
more
money.
to it, but I end up taking the silver pieces.
Excellent.
Is there a lot of patrons in the bar still at this hour?
No, there's probably, besides you, 2 to 3 people. One of them is passed out. The other 2 are sort of still singing along as if the music was still playing.
Okay.
They're just completely. The patrons that are in there are completely oblivious as to what's going on.
Amazing. So I have a plan for us to get out unnoticed.
Oh, pray tell.
We get out of the bar, pretend to go smoke in a pipe, and then I will create a minor illusion of us going back to our rooms inside the inn in a very loud manner, as if we were drunk from the night. Make sure that the bartender sees us go back to the room, but then we will not be in our rooms.
That sounds great to me.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I stand up and say in a very loud manner, "Hey, friends, we should go for a smoke before we go sleep."
I agree. I could use some nicotine.
Delicious nicotine.
Wonderful
gonna-
idea.
I'm gonna jump out of my chair and knock it over. On purpose.
Okay. So you all act very drunkenly. Yeah.
Yes.
Head outside.
Now what? Do we have to actually smoke?
It's up to you guys. I mean, you can't smoke because you have nothing to smoke. But
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't have to smoke.
I mean, you could like pick up some grass or something and like stick it in your mouth and pretend it's.
I can light things on fire.
Yeah. It's up to you.
So should we move towards the entrance that we were told about by Marcus together, or should we split into smaller groups?
No, we could just stay at the entrance, and I'll try to deceive the bartender. I don't think the patrons are really going to be of any importance, seeing the state in which they are right now.
But we have to watch out for Clovis.
Yes, once we're in the port, we'll have to watch out for Clovis. So I cast my minor illusion cantrip, and I can just do either an image or sound. So I'll try to do sound as if we were running up the stairs to go to sleep, as the bartender was looking the other way. So he will kind of look towards the stairs and be like, "Oh, they just got in."
Oh, so you're looking through the window to watch for
Yeah.
him to sort of turn his back and then.
Exactly.
Okay.
and then I cast my minor illusion of the sound of us going back to our rooms and the door closing, kind of thing.
Okay. You hear him yell inside. Have a great night, Hank. I'll see you in the morning.
Hey, thank you.
And he doesn't turn around or anything like that. He just assumes that was who was scrambling up the stairs.
Perfect, even better. Does he try to break the illusion, or he just accepts it as?
I rolled. He failed. So
Okay.
yeah, he doesn't know any smarter. He's not any
Excellent.
wiser.
We are clear to go to the port, gentlemen and gentle ladies.
All right. Well, I don't know where we're going. I'm kind of tired. I've been singing for 6 hours, so I'm gonna follow your guys' lead on this one.
All right. I start leading the way towards the port. I try to notice how discreet my companions can be moving in the streets of the city.
I say that again.
I try to notice if my companions are good at being discreet as we walk in the city, or if I'm traveling with a bunch of loud fellas.
Man, I don't even know what to do for that.
I mean, it's
Let's-
more up to them. to
Yeah, I
tell me.
guess.
Are you guys like good at this or not?
Are you trying to be deceptive at all? Or are you just like casually strolling, not trying to just cause not trying to draw attention to yourself?
Yeah, not trying
Yeah.
to draw. Well, I mean, how alive is the city at night?
It's pretty dead. I mean, there's a few people scrambling about, but it's definitely not like a bustling nightlife in the city. Nobody,
Okay, so
nobody
we should-
would
we should be
probably.
good until we reach the port then.
Yeah, like nobody would probably pay any attention to you if they weren't specifically like looking out for something.
All right. Well, I just try to I put on my my hood from my cloak. Just try to have as little recognizable features as possible from anybody who could have seen me during the day. And then I tell my companions to do the same if they don't have the same natural reflexes, as some of them may not be as accustomed to the nightlife and the shady stuff as I am.
I too put on my hood.
Aren't elves like lighter on their feet anyway?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna keep strolling along.
yeah, and
And I'm a former bodyguard who's used to being there but
I
not
forgot to
being
fix.
in the way. So I'm going to. I think I should be okay.
yeah, I think you're all fine. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Okay, so you're strolling along. As you're walking, you notice that there's policemen of sorts sort of stationed around, but they don't seem to be looking out for anything in particular. They look like they're more there in case there's like a mugging or like an actual commotion going on. They don't really pay any attention.
Do we see any animals along our stroll?
Do you see any animals? Give me a perception check.
Wait.
Yeah, don't forget to
9.
9. You don't see anything specifically. You hear, what sounds like probably like an owl in the distance, but looking around, like it doesn't look like there's anything going on. And it's the middle of the city, so there's not really any real animal life, I guess, to be seen running around, except for your fox.
How many, where in relationship to where we're going are these policemen? Are they just patrolling the town, or are they huddled in one specific area?
No, they're kind of just more. I don't want to say stationed because they're not standing like still on the spot, but like they seem to like be zoning the city, kind of.
Okay.
They don't pay any attention to you. like you guys just seem to be normal people walking about, and they don't
Okay.
have any reason to suspect anything or anything like that.
Okay. So are we approaching the area we need to go for the sewer area?
Okay, so you're walking straight there.
It's up to the other three.
I mean, it sounds
I
like
think
a
we're-
good plan.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep an eye out for that Clovis guy Marcus mentioned, but I think we should go there as fast as possible.
You
Akerson, I would just like you to remind you that I have city secrets, which allow me to find shortcuts and cut the travel time inside cities by half.
Oh, look at you. I forgot about that. Okay, so you take a look around. You're definitely know your way around the city, and you aren't necessarily dodging down every like shady alley there is, but there's definitely some shortcuts. It's being an older city, it's not like laid out in like a nice grid, so there's definitely shortcuts to be taken. And you miss a lot of the guards, and you're keeping an eye out for Clovis, but you don't really know what he looks like. It's not like he has a name tag on or anything like that, so you keep
Crap.
your eyes posted for
I asked him if his name.
yeah, you try to keep your eyes posted for somebody who looks sort of more important than anyone, but as of right now, everyone's dressed the same, so you have no reason to suspect any of them are Clovis, I guess.
All right, then I just try to lead the group towards the entrance of the sewers.
Okay. Okay, so you approach what appears to be the entrance of the sewer. It's just a manhole in the middle of the city. In the middle of the street, like in a four-way intersection. It looks like it's made to like drain out from the roads and sort of collect in this central area of sorts. Yeah, that's tell me what you'd like to do.
Is it open?
Are you gonna go try? Like, there's a cover over the manhole. As of right
What
now.
is the cover made of?
It looks to be made of like some sort of metal of sorts. It's grated, but it's
Does it
not.
look rusty or not? Like, does it look like it would make a lot of noise to remove that?
Give me a. Would an insight check be?
Yeah, I think that would make sense.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
5.
It looks to you like a great.
Yeah, I know. Are you rolling D2s or what?
You try to think it might not make noise, but then you realize it's like a metal grate, and like you're probably
Yeah, I'm
gonna
like,
make some
oh, it
noise.
doesn't look like it makes noise.
Yeah. you look at it, and you don't hear anything currently, so you assume that it's probably not going to make any noise.
Great.
I don't know. Is anyone gonna go survey the surroundings before you break
Yeah,
into?
I'm not a very strong person. But while you guys get this open, I'm gonna keep an eye out for anyone.
All right. So you're standing watch. What are you
Yeah.
What are you planning to do if you spot somebody? Are you planning just to alert the group? Or are you planning to attack them? Or are you planning to?
Well, like, I guess it depends what I see and from where it's coming and how close they are to us.
Okay. So you don't want to like. You're not like trying to set up like a reaction. You're just gonna keep your eyes peeled for something.
No, but my most probably I'm gonna try to distract the person.
Okay.
That's most probably what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Wait, so where in the city are we?
We are on the south side of the city, right by the port, like where you came in at. And it's not like the center city, it's like on like the outskirts of the city. So if you imagine the city like as a square, and at the bottom side is the port, you're kind of in the bottom right corner of the city. It's like not like a populated area, you haven't seen that many people, but yeah, it's still within like the city boundaries.
Okay.
I volunteer to cover while my fellow adventurers keep a watch out.
Are there any animals in the port?
Are there any animals in the port? Yeah, you. Okay.
Well, there's Richard.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, does that count?
Yeah, sure.
The tiny mouse in his pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, you see like seagulls at the port, but that's about it. You didn't really spend any time, and you haven't really went down to the port and sort of like surveyed the area or anything like that. But yeah, you definitely saw like seagulls and stuff while you were there. You're just like seagulls. You've seen seagulls.
A flock of seagulls?
A flock of seagulls.
Well, I can't turn into multiple seagulls. It just
A swarm of seagulls. Okay, so you are going to try to lift up. You're going to attempt to lift up the grate. Is anyone around? What's everyone else going to do? I know Frodo said he was gonna keep his eyes peeled.
I'm just watching.
My eyes peeled in the opposite direction.
I'm noble-born, so I just kind of don't do anything.
You just watch them, like as if this is what they're supposed to be doing.
Like, oh, I don't want to get my hands dirty. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm new to adventuring. This is my first adventure.
Mrs. Give me a straight strength check. So just roll d20 and then add whatever your strength modifier is.
Oh.
God, Frodo, what have you done to us?
I haven't done anything.
Great. Well, that gives me all of 5.
5.
Was that a natural 1?
It's a natural 2.
2.
Oh, well.
Okay, it's better than 1. Okay, so
Wait, I was wrong. That would be an 8. Sorry, a whole 8.
a whole 8. Okay, so you go to attempt to lift it, and as you do that, you're successful in doing that. It comes up, but you clamor a lot as you do it, and you're able to remove it, but it kind of takes a lot of exertion from you, and you sort of hunch down. You're lifting it, and like it seems like this great feat to lift up this sewer grate.
Cora, tell me, how many beers did you have tonight?
That was a very fine beer.
Yeah, it was like you're definitely capable of doing it, but you were super clumsy at it, and you just sort of lifted it up and made a whole bunch of noise as you did that. And everyone's keeping watch. They don't necessarily see anyone now. I would assume that if they would have seen somebody, they would have told you not to lift it. But yeah, so you didn't. Nobody saw you, but you definitely made a lot of noise. But the man
That's
raise
weird. I
is
was sure
open.
this thing would not do any noise.
Yeah, you look super puzzled that something that was not making any noise at all was capable of now making noise.
Maybe it's just because I'm still seasick or something. I can't see papers in the room, and I think that metals makes no noise.
Oh man. Okay, yeah. So the manway is open. Yeah, it's up to you.
Is it a dark night? Is there a lot of moonlight, or is it pretty dark tonight?
There's a decent amount of moonlight, but that's offset more by the fact that there's streetlights that are hanging out. So you are in like a decently lit place. Like if somebody were watching that you were unaware of, you would be seen doing this. You probably would have grabbed their attention.
Can I look down the hole, see if there's anything nefarious or otherwise down the
Yeah, give me
tunnel?
give me a perception check.
Not natural. No. 16.
Sorry, you're breaking up. What was that?
16.
16. Okay, so you peer down the hole, and while you can't see all the way down, you do get like a beam of light coming from the hole, as seeing as there's all the street lamps and stuff illuminating down. So you see down, it comes out to a little bit of a cone, bigger than the entranceway. And it doesn't look like there's anything bad going on. You don't hear anything necessarily. You just kind of hear like the quiet rushing of water. What the heck was that? You kind of hear the quiet rushing of water. But yeah, otherwise it seems fine. It's like what you'd expect from a sewer.
Their ladder.
There is a ladder, yeah. Someone gonna go down the ladder? Oh, you guys are breaking up. I think you're trying to talk, but I can't hear you.
We're losing the app queues.
We're losing the ad cues. Yeah, you're breaking out. All right, so Katie and Frodo, are you gonna venture down the hole?
I turned towards the party and I said I'll keep an eye out while everybody climbs down the ladder, and I'll come in last.
Let's look.
I can see in the dark, so I'll go first.
Okay, so Katie leads the way. I'm gonna assume that that Hank and Cora follow behind her. Yeah, you go down and Thamior takes up the rear.
Should we wait for them?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I hope their internet's not dying out. They have. I know Adco has problems every once in a while. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. Let's take like let's say like 5 to 10 minute break quick. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, go grab a drink,
Sounds
and
good.
we'll reconvene back and hopefully they get fixed. I'll leave a message in here.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, be right back.
All right, everyone. We'll be right back. Let me go put up this screen here. Did I prepare something? Okay, be right back.
All right. I think so. Okay.
It's loading.
We're loading all our stuff. Sorry.
Hey, I can hear.
What?
No, I'm putting back on the stream. Because I didn't mute, I haven't left my desktop audio on. So they could just all hear you come back.
Yay!
So now we're
back.
live.
Sorry, everybody.
I think Frodo is still missing. I'll just give a quick recap while we wait for him to come back. So you guys met up and you started out in the port. You talked to our favorite ballerina tutorial lady, Catherine. She escorted you, or she directed you to Marcus, who was in the town hall. You guys went there, but Thamior decided to pickpocket the market, try to get some information. Failed to get anything really substantial.
I got bread.
Yeah, you got bread, pretty much.
There's a lot of bread in this city.
Yeah, we'll figure out. I gotta figure out a Shop Heroes culinary menu for next adventure. I wasn't really prepared for that, but yeah. So yeah, you went to Marcus. He told you to go to the sewers. You tried to get more information out of him, but he was unwilling. Hank ended up stealing a piece of paper from his notes, sort of saying that he's here for personal business, or he's doing this for personal business. It's dubious as to whether or not it's nefarious in nature, but you know it's not for official town purposes or whatever. And you went to the inn. You met the wonderful, enthusiastic bartender Gerard there, got your fortune told, and headed out. I think that was it, right? And now we're at the sewers, and we're about to venture into the sewers. Actually,
We just climbed in. Well,
Okay.
I climbed in.
I have a question.
yeah, sure.
So I've been looking at my character sheet, and I was wondering. Hold on, I need to pull it up. I was wondering if the Super Pretzel Soft Sticks cheese-filled soft pretzels were any good or not.
They're amazing. They're to die for. I wish I had some here. I'd bring some up on stream. I could bring my coupons up. If only this was a drunk stream, we could get into it. If only. Well, that's a story for another day.
All right. So, who is Allura the only one who's gone down so far?
Yeah. So she went first, and
I will
Thamior said
continue
he would
staying-
bring up the rear.
I'll continue to stand guard and let the ladies first. Haha.
It's fine. I don't mind going second as long as since Alora can actually see where we're going.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I will go third.
Can't we all see in the dark? Oh wait, no.
Yeah, the only one.
As needed, I have torches in my pack, but
Can we, are there any sticks or anything outside of the sewer that we could make her a torch so she doesn't have to waste one?
You could just instead of wasting a torch.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to leave the sewers and climb back up and go grab some branches, you probably could.
Well, maybe, somebody could toss one down on their way.
So you're gonna yell up to Thamior to toss a branch down?
Yeah.
Am I even able to lift a branch?
Just like a small,
Yeah, like
a,
twigs.
like a stick.
I
Alright,
go
I-
find a pine cone and throw it down the hole.
Okay, so you're gonna ask him to go do that. Are you gonna go do that?
Just look, if there's nothing in like arms.
Yeah. Exactly. I quickly look around. If there's nothing, I
Alright,
just go down.
Give me a perception check, quick.
Don't
Oh,
roll
man.
one.
I got
11.
11. Okay. You look around. You see in the gutter some branches there, and you can definitely grab those. They're like right next to you.
Yeah, I grab those,
Okay.
and then I throw them down the manhole.
Okay.
Okay, and then I want to light them on fire.
All right. So you're casting fireball to light them on fire.
Mhm.
Okay. That's fine. You cast fireball. I think that casts right from your hand. And you sort of point your hand at the branches in front of you, and you let it go, and the branches light ablaze, giving you a nice light source.
Okay.
Alright, I go down third.
Okay.
I hope you guys don't expect me to close behind us.
You better close behind us.
Just leave it open so we can get back out.
Yep.
Okay. So you're leaving the grates open.
Once Titus falls down into it.
Does it look obviously open? Like if someone was to patrol nearby?
Yeah, absolutely. Like the grate is taken out. It was put to the side. You've made a lot of noise, so
Okay, well, then,
if someone were to investigate, they would know something's up.
But how long are we going to be down here? Will it be light out?
I don't know.
I'm not really asking.
So I try to just take some branches and stuff and hide the cover and just try to so that if someone kind of looks very fast, he won't see it because it's going to be covered. But if someone actually takes the time to look at the hole, he'll be like, "This is retarded."
Okay. Give me. What the fuck would you even?
would it be easier if I just climbed back up after?
Yeah, but
Famir's
that's a
down?
lot of noise to holler down once you're down at the bottom.
I mean, you've made a lot of noise already, so if somebody were to
All
be
right,
listening
so
there.
you got a duck and a dog, and you need to cross a river.
The boat only handles 2.
Alright, well,
Yeah, I just want to cover up someone looking really fast. I don't expect Clovis to do a full sweep every night of that manhole.
All right. I guess it's a deception check. Give me a deception
Okay.
as you sort of try to make.
Oh, that's just great.
Oh no!
I just rolled another natural 1. I'm telling you guys, I'm supposed to be good at deceiving and lies.
Okay. So you are obviously all debating down at the bottom of the sewers. Sorry, no. Thamor's at the top of the sewers. He's yelling down. He's like, "Hey, what are we gonna do about this open manhole cover? Somebody comes by, they'll definitely notice." You argue back and forth a bit of what you do, and he says, "Don't worry, guys. I'll take care of it. Just go up ahead. I'll catch up to you. I'm just gonna go craft something." And you all believe his story, and he manages to take just 2 sticks and sort of crosses them across the top of the entrance.
Look at
believing that somebody would think that this would nobody could go down here because they would have to disturb these branches to go down the manhole. And he seems really satisfied with the deception he's created, and follows back down, climbs down the manhole, and catches up to you guys.
It's Thamor. How'd you do?
Which is great. I covered up the manhole.
Nailed it.
so,
Yep.
Okay, so as you guys crawl down, you sort of, I guess, take in your surroundings. You notice it seems to go. You're kind of at the end of it. Behind you is like a big portcullis. It's like the grated things. It closes off. It looks like it goes quite a ways, but in front of you, it looks like it actually leads like deeper into the sewers. Like you were at the end of it. And down the middle is like a channel of flowing water. And for as far as you can see, which is probably a good like 75 feet or so, you see like various openings on the side, like they're entryways. On either side, they're actually like parallel with each other, and they just keep going about, I don't know, every 25 feet or so. And in front of those is a lever, like an old wooden lever built into the ground. Looks like it has it controls some sort of mechanism of some kind. And the side entrances themselves have like various covers over them, like portcullises over them as well, in like various states of open and closed.
Is the sound of the water really loud, or is it just kind of like low level sound?
It's like a light trickle, like a small stream would sound like. Obviously, like a lot more echoing because you're in a sewer, but it's not like a large flowing water. Like you could easily walk through it; it wouldn't like be difficult for you at all.
And you said there was a lever?
Yeah, so there's in front of each of the entranceways. You can see 3 of them right now, but it looks like it goes down for quite a ways. It sort of just like disappears into the darkness, but you could probably assume the pathways continue on. Yeah, and there's levers in front of each of the doors, or like each of the entryways themselves. So it's like a big circular tube going down. There's tubes coming out the side space pretty evenly apart. About 25 feet, and there's levers in front of each of those, right at the intersections.
I tried to look for any trace of someone or something that would have come here recently.
You really want to roll
Like-
another perception check?
Mm. No, I'm hoping that my initiative will motivate my teammates to also.
So does everyone want to take a look around?
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to the closest lever and pull it.
You're just gonna pull it.
I'm just gonna pull it.
Okay, so as Thamur is sort of like trying to grab his surroundings and sort of investigate around, Katie pushes everyone. Sorry, Laura just pushes everyone out of the way, goes up to the lever, and she just grabs it and pulls it towards her. It takes her a little bit of effort to do so, but she successfully pulls it. And all of a sudden, you hear like this metallic sounding like.
Oops.
And you look around, and the closed gate. I'm assuming you're opening up the one that's closest to you. Like you ran up to the one that was like on your side of the thing, and you pulled that.
Yeah, that's what I said. The
Okay.
one that was closest.
Yeah. So you look, and the gate doesn't seem to be opening at all. And so you look a little puzzled as to what's going on, and all of a sudden, from above you, this like green slime thing falls on your head.
What did you do?
So everybody roll for initiative.
Green slime thing? It's a monster?
Yeah, roll for initiative, everybody.
Oh damn! Let's hope it's not a 1.
Yeah, so roll a d20 and add your initiative bonuses in the middle of your screen, and then everyone tell me what their numbers are.
Wait, what? What's in it? Oh. never
Okay,
mind, I found
8.
it.
8
It's right here.
plus
Oh,
8.
okay. Yeah.
Wait, so you add that and that together? I got a 5.
With
I
your
got a
bonus?
7.
I don't know what
You
the
guys
bonus
suck. Wait up.
What's the bonus?
It's in the
Bonus
middle of
is
your
equal
screen.
it's equal to your dexterity modifier usually.
Oh, with the initiative? Yeah, it's a 5.
Jesus. Was that natural 1?
A 2.
Okay.
A 2 and a 3.
Alright. Mr. Hank, what's your initiative? I gotta roll for this
I
monster.
got 18.
18, there you go. Finally somebody rolling something. And this
Would
monster,
this slime monster be an animal?
it's not a beast. You can't turn into it.
No, not that I can't turn into it. Can I talk to it?
I don't actually know the answer to that. One sec, let me, whatever.
Hey, you never know. It could be fun to turn into a slime monster.
12. Okay, so he's second. So he, actually, I need to actually get to this. One sec. For some reason, I didn't finish taking my notes like somebody smart would have done on what their stat blocks their monsters are. Okay, so he surprise attacks Katie because she was completely unaware of what was going on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Do
And
I have to fight him now?
no, so he's gonna attack you. So you don't have to do anything. So he's all around your head, and you feel this. Yeah, he's just like in your hair and stuff. Like it's
No.
completely gross. It was like the city sludge just fell on you, but like the city sludge is animated of sorts. It's like a really disgusting sight. Everyone's looking at you, quite repulsed by what's going on.
I'm repulsed.
And all of a sudden, you feel it tingling, as you take 4 damage.
What?
Yeah, you retch as this thing just, ugh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
If my character dies on the first monster, I'm gonna be so pissed.
All right, so yeah, Hank, you're first.
Somebody save me.
All right. I would like to do. Hold on. I would like to do vicious mockery
Okay.
on the slime.
Okay. What?
Are you just gonna talk to this slime?
I mean, I did. Hold on. Oh, okay, can I do cure wounds and then use my bardic inspiration then?
Is your bardic inspiration a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to cure wounds on Katie and then
Yes.
use your bardic inspiration on who?
On Cora.
Okay, so Cora, you're gonna give your
She'll.
Yeah, okay,
I
that's
can
right.
read it too if you want.
No, it's fine. Okay, so roll for your cure wounds.
Okay. I 3 plus 6, 9.
9. Okay. So Katie is fully healed. You're back to full health. Yeah. And so how are you gonna give your inspiration to? Cora.
What happens is that Mrs. Abq will get to roll an extra d6 on her next action.
Okay. You're gonna how are you inspiring her? It's not damage, right? It's saving or action throw or saving or hitting.
Ability check, attack roll, or saving.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Cora, we need to take out this slime. Do whatever you can.
And she immediately just feels this vigor fill up in her. Obviously completely inspired by that enthralling speech you just gave.
He never talks to me like that.
All right. What up? Who's up next? Next was Famir.
All right.
Oh wait, no, the slime gets to go again.
What?
Yeah, slime
Oh
gets.
yeah, because it had a surprise round.
Yeah.
When do I get to attack the slime that's on top of me?
You're just sitting there completely
Can I just,
in.
pull out my dagger and stab it?
You are completely.
on my head.
You are completely in shock right now as to what's going on.
Am I like floating inside of it like I'm in Jello?
I mean, it's like less than that, but yeah, it's like totally someone just drops this gelatinous goop on your head.
Like Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it's like you just got slimed on Nickelodeon. Okay, so you take another 3 damage as you feel another electrical sensation sort of surge through you. All right, next, Damir's up.
I am going to stab it with a dagger,
Okay.
trying not to hit Alora under the slime. So I hope it's not another natural one. 14.
14. All right, your attack hits. Roll for damage.
All right, I do a total of 4.
4 damage. Okay. So as you do this, you kind of take your dagger, sort of like above your head, like a slashing sort of motion, and you're just kind of like peeling at, like jabbing around, like Katie's like standing there trying not to move as you're just shoving this dagger in her face, but you expertly avoid her somehow.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and as it does it,
The trust is real here.
You managed to stab it and deal damage, but the slime itself breaks off into two separate pieces, almost as if it was like an earthworm that you just cut in half, and it sort of sloshes off of her and falls to the ground.
Oh, I'm free.
All right,
Now
Mrs.
can
You're
I
up.
attack it?
Nope, Mrs. is up.
So it just became like 2 slimes?
Yeah, now there's 2 slimes.
Well, I'm not sure that slashing it with the sword is gonna help us out. Unless we want 4 slimes.
Well, it would be 3 slimes.
I mean, they are smaller than before.
So
So
maybe
they weaker too?
I don't know. Do you want to give me
Go for
an
it.
Arcana check?
Hey, Katie
Ooh,
didn't
I
ask
can do
questions
that.
when she pulled that lever. You just need to hit that slime in the face.
Are you gonna roll for Arcana?
Yeah,
Okay,
I can roll for Arcana.
go for it.
I am wise in the ways of magic. I am wise in the ways of magic. 21.
Nice. Wow. Okay. So yeah, they you could see that Cora's looking a little puzzled as to what just happened, and you assure her, you said it's fine. They are definitely weaker than before. We're doing damage to it. Keep going.
Eventually, they will not be able to split anymore.
Yeah.
Alright. Well then, I would like to slash them with my longsword, I guess. I don't...
Yeah,
Yeah. So...
you would do 1d8 plus 3, and then plus my 6.
First, she has to hit the monster.
Yeah. First, you have to hit.
Sorry. Roll your d20 first. Sorry.
17.
17. Okay, you hit. I don't know how I do this, so I'm gonna just go and go roll for your damage.
Okay, so that's the...
Mm-hmm. And then the d6 also.
Okay. Wait, and... Oh, and the d6.
Uh huh. I gave you my bardic inspiration.
Alright.
No, so she got it. She can't do it on damage. She had to do it on
Oh,
her
okay.
hit.
Okay.
So she didn't use it yet.
I rolled
Okay.
a 7 and then plus 3.
Okay.
10.
So you step back. I'm assuming you're grabbing your longsword.
Yes.
You grab your longsword out of your sheath, and you cleave the enemy as hard as you can, right down the middle. And it sort of takes your damage. You can definitely see it split apart, and it just morphs back together as if nothing had happened to it. It's still 2 jellies. Sorry, 2 jellies total. So you cut it in half, and it just came back as if you didn't do any damage to it at all.
Does that seem normal to me?
Yes, you would have. Yeah, I guess I should have told you that. You would have known that by looking at it that it's at its smallest size it could be now. It's just
Okay.
a matter of killing it. It seems immune to your slashing damage now that it's smaller in size.
Huh.
Does he know if it is immune to fire?
I mean, you'd have no reason to think it's not.
Okay.
Just being a jelly, you would just. It seems slashing a jelly isn't really the most effective way to get rid of jelly.
I want to know if I can light it on fire. That's what
You can
I-
try to light it on
Yes.
fire.
It sounds like a pretty good plan to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when it's my turn.
It's your turn right now.
Oh, I can fight him now?
Yep.
Okay, I would like to light them on fire.
Hold up. Let me check something. Because I think fireball is actually a radius damage.
Oh yeah.
Firebolt.
Or fireball.
Oh, no, it's firebolt.
Firebolt. Firebolt.
What about
No,
the
it's not.
poison one?
Poison. Oh man, I should have all these bookmarked. Next time I'm gonna have all these bookmarked.
And then she got hit right after her.
Poison
I know.
spray.
You
Nope.
Fireball.
Right now.
Neither of them are things. You can only attack one of them.
I
Okay.
cast Dead Fish Jelly Bean.
Yeah, you can only attack one of them.
All right, I'll attack the one that's closest to me
Okay, so
with my firebolt.
I mean they're both right next to you, but I'm assuming you're just gonna attack one of them.
The one on the right.
Okay. So I need you to roll to see if you hit. It's a D20 plus your spell modifier. What's your? She's looking at me. 2. What's your spell modifier? 6, right?
Oh, what do I look at?
It's on your spell page to the right.
Yeah, spell attack bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, so 5. I rolled a 5 then.
You only have +3. You should have more than that. Let me go check your thing.
I don't know what you're asking.
On the second page, third page, on the right half box.
Yeah, the spell attack
the middle
bonus.
box. Or far right box.
Maybe I just filled it out on.
Probably 5,
Hers is 6.
6. Oh.
What?
So if you look on the third page to the right on the upper corner.
Oh, this number.
Yeah.
I thought you. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so that's your proficiency plus.
Oh, I didn't do this yet. Never mind. Okay, so I have an 8.
Oh wait, no, you have on fire bolts. Yeah, you have a 7, right?
Why?
Because your intelligence is 1 less than your wisdom. So it's a 3 plus a 2. Yeah, okay, so you have a 7. So you wind up to hit it.
I don't understand that at all, but okay.
So you rolled a 2, and then you add your spell attack bonus, your fire bolts.
6.
It's based off your intelligence, not your wisdom. Because it's your elfish, your elfish wizard one, which just has int written next to it. So it has this different spell attack bonus that I didn't write down for you. But it's your proficiency plus your.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's +5. Okay, I get it.
Okay, so you rolled a 7, which doesn't hit. So you wind up your spell and you unload it. You reach your hand down and you are just like a foot out of range, and it hits a puddle next to the thing, and the puddle bursts up into steam, but you failed to do any damage to the monster. Epku, you're up.
Okay. I would like to cast Vicious Mockery on the slime.
Okay. How are you planning to insult the slime?
I can't roll perception on the slime because we're in battle, so I'm gonna say, slime, if you were worth your sliminess, you would have split into 3 instead of coming back to 2. 3 is bigger than 2, and you're just not very smart. You tried to attack my friend, and you didn't really do anything, and I mean, you look good, but I mean, really, we're just here to laugh at you. Your parents are disappointed in you.
You can see the
You're never
slime.
going to slime college.
Alright, let me go. What's your spell save? Spell save's
spell
14. Alright, the slime, it obviously can't speak, it doesn't have a mouth or anything, but you see it just violently shake. And it definitely seems to have taken your words to its
I'm
gelatinous heart.
imagining Bill Cosby right now.
Gelatinous heart.
Yeah, so roll for your damage. I think it's a d4.
I rolled 3.
3 plus your spell attack bonus.
6.
Okay, so 9 total?
So a total of 9. Yeah.
Okay, so it starts shaking, and it's shaking so violently, and it's so upset with your insult that it just starts shedding jelly particles all over the place, and it just sort of, I guess, shakes. Yeah, it sort of just shakes itself out into just a pile of flecks of jelly, and seems to have lost all like animation that it has. Yeah.
You reduced it to a pile of jelly beans.
Yeah.
What color are the specks of jelly?
They are like a greenish yellow.
So like lime or lawn clippings?
Yeah, like lime or long clippings. Like somebody just took a whole bunch of jelly beans and just chewed them up and spit them out.
Ew.
Alright, so the jelly, obviously incredibly insulted by by his friend, just decides to lunge at Hank. Um, okay. It lunges out of the air and sort of latches onto to Hank's face, and again you can feel just this stinging sensation in his face, like a million jellyfish stinging you in the face. And you take
Is there anything I can
2
do
damage.
with my protection?
Do we have to pee on him now? If he has like.
You could try to pee on him if you want.
Well, that escalated quickly.
I mean, that's
That's
your
what they say to do.
that's your call, not my call.
I'm good.
That's it.
Pass.
You can totally, as a preventative measure, pee on him.
Can Chip pee on him?
I don't know if you have the ability to command your animals to urinate on command.
Can I use speak with animals and have Chip pee on him?
If you want to use that as your action, go for it.
Oh, good.
So Manelli, all these jelly talks make me glad I changed my Twitch name. Were you Jelly Melon?
I took 2 damage.
You took 2 damage, yeah. Alright, so Slime went. Yep, Frodo's up. Damior, it's your turn.
I cast Ray on Frost. on
Frost.
This Ray of Frost on the slime that's in Hank's face.
Okay,
I'm gonna die.
go for it. Do you have to roll to hit on Ray of
I
Frost?
roll 18.
18, you hit.
And then I do 1d8 damage. So you, sir, take 3.
Plus your ability modifier?
I don't think there was any modifier on this one.
Oh, you don't actually do that? Well, maybe I gave Vicious Mockery extra damage for no reason. Oops. Okay, how much damage did you take?
3. Let me check this. I noted the page. Ray of Frost. No, it's only 1d8.
Okay. Oh yeah, because these are... Never mind. I messed up.
But its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
That's good. Okay. So yeah, you hit it. And it definitely starts to freeze up, and you can tell that this is happening because poor Hank starts like shaking it, like get it off of me, like more than he was, obviously from the cold and not the pain. But yeah, you definitely hit with your damage. Mrs., you're up.
I have no idea what I can do to this slime.
Now, what can you do?
Yeah, I don't know. I have.
Well, if it's frozen and you hit it with the sword, will it just shatter?
What are you?
Yeah, it's not
types?
frozen right now, but yeah, probably. You could, if you don't want to do slashing damage to it. It doesn't look like you have any other skills, but you could totally just punch it.
Oh.
Just punch it in the nose,
Alright.
and then you're gonna hit me in the
Let's,
nose. But
let's try that.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll disadvantage on that though, because you're just punching jelly on Hank's face.
you roll 3d20
Two
and
and
pick
the
the
lowest.
lowest.
Yeah.
But then you can roll a d6, I think.
Yeah, you can add the d6 to whatever you roll.
Well, my disadvantage roll is a 10.
Okay, so
Do you want to roll a d6? For my bardic inspiration.
Should I?
It's up to you.
Should I use?
I mean, you can save it. I'd probably say it would dissipate at the end of combat, but you could keep it for next round. As of right now, it looks like a 10's probably gonna hit.
Okay.
Just judging from everyone else's rolls and what. But it's up to you.
I'll save it.
Okay, so you, realizing your mistakes from last time, put away your longsword, and you just wind up to clock it as hard as you can. The jelly's still covering Hank, and yeah, you just sock him in the side of the face. Yeah, roll for your damage. I think what's unarmed combat? I made jokes. I think it's a D4.
I have no idea. It's not
I'm sure it's a D4. It's
Yeah,
gotta be.
I think it's a D4 plus your strength,
Yeah.
D4 plus strength.
Yeah.
unless you're proficient in hand-to-hand combat,
Uh,
which I don't think you are.
yeah. So a 3 plus my strength of 6, so 9.
9?
Yeah.
Wow.
Man,
Jesus. Okay, so you wind up.
Don't tick me off.
You wind up and you clock the jelly as hard as you can. You end up connecting with.
so unarmed strike is actually 1 damage.
Oh, it's 1 damage? Oh, it's just 1 damage per.
bludgeoning. Yeah, page 149.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, you wind up and you clock it. It seems to absorb your impact as to not damage Hank in it, sort of like a gel pad might do. So he looks agitated by what just happened, but otherwise unharmed. Yeah, the jelly. But you managed to hit it hard enough that it sort of falls off him and goes to the ground. So like the force of your impact was able to shake it off of him. All right, Key's turn.
Is the jelly still kicking?
Jelly's still kicking.
I walk up to the jelly that's on the ground now,
Mm-hmm.
and I use poison spray in his little jelly face.
Okay, roll to hit.
So which one do I roll?
D20
This one?
plus 6.
Seriously? I got a 3.
Plus 6? Okay.
9.
So yeah, you reach out your hand. Oh, wait up. Whatever, I don't actually know. You reach out your hand and put it like right over the jelly. It's now sort of in a blob of sorts, like a freshly thrown peanut butter in the ground, like a dollop of jelly. And you just unleash on it. This purple cloud comes out of your hand and sort of engulfs it. And you can see it quiver and shake and slowly start dissipate, and that deflates and seems to no longer be animated. You killed it.
Woo!
Yeah,
Hey.
the jelly's definitely dead.
Can I this is kind of just a general question for everybody else, I guess. Is this something we want to collect and sell? Is this worth anything to anyone?
Does anyone have a container to carry it in?
Can we just stick it in our backpack?
I mean, it sounds really gross. I don't know if I would do that.
I mean, it could reanimate in the backpack. is
Yeah,
the
I don't
problem.
think I want to put it in my water skins.
Can I see what I got here?
Okay. So,
I mean, I don't know if it makes like a good PB&J or something.
Mm.
But you're welcome to collect it. You just need like a container. Like there's still the other pile is like been like is like a fine mist now, but
Well,
the other
I
pile
do
was.
have bread.
there's a dollop of peanut butter poison on the floor. We've got a bunch of the little jelly specks. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Well, I have a mess kit with a cup and a bowl, so can we scoop some of it up? And then I have rope, so can I put it in the cup and then put the bowl on top and then tie it so it stays
like a makeshift container.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
I don't know. Do we want to keep it? Maybe we could sell it in one of those shops. Maybe somebody will buy it.
I don't know if anybody uses dead slimes to make anything.
Are there potions in this world?
There are
yeah,
potions in the world.
Yeah.
What-
Maybe somebody does use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would be
If not, we can just dump it out.
it'd be common knowledge that there'd be like an alchemy station somewhere. So not necessarily that'd be useful at all, but there would be somebody here who could tell you if it was indeed useful or not.
All right, let's do it. Let's take it.
All right.
Just like a little bit, like a cup
Give-
worth, not the whole thing.
Give me a well, one, I'm gonna give you inspiration for a creative thing, and two, give me a survival check to see
Do
if you
I
fashion
write
it.
something in the inspiration then?
Yeah, you just put a check. Inspiration. I think it lets you
then you want me
take advantage on any roll you want once. I think that's what
Yes.
inspiration is. So if there's ever like a tough roll and you want to like make sure you have it, like you have one inspiration in stock, and you can just expend it.
You can also use it to cancel a disadvantage given to you by the dungeon master.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what did you want me to roll to see if I could do this?
I want you to roll survival check to see if you can sort of come up with this. Yeah, come up with this contraption.
I rolled a 20, and then my survival's 4, so 20.
You rolled a natural 20? Okay. So Katie looks over. This is like the worst thing to roll 20 on.
I read a lot about animals, so maybe
Yeah,
I feel like it's important. It's right here. I didn't touch it. If you want proof.
You managed to sort of create this contraption of sorts with a cup and a bowl to fasten it. And in addition, it has like a latch that you built into it, so you could theoretically like throw it and activate this little mechanism of sorts, like a little latch on it that you could pull up to sort of like throw it like an Iker grenade at somebody if you wanted.
I just made a slime bomb.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna do anything. Like you don't know like if it's gonna do anything, but like as you were
Well, it's slippery, right?
yeah, as you were crafting this, like it just sort of hit you that this would be a cool way to do it. But it's definitely securely fastened. You don't have to worry about it getting out, and it has like this cool latch of sorts on it, so you could basically throw it like a bomb if you wanted.
Cool. There's no more slime in my hair either, right?
No, it doesn't like stay with you. It's not like gum.
Okay, good. Just checking.
Okay. Yeah. So so you obviously saw that it came from above you as it fell in your hair, and you look up and there's definitely a latch like above you. Like it was a circular opening that was closed up, and there was a flap that came down and let out whatever was hiding in there, which turned out to be this jelly.
Okay, can I go? I mean, this corridor is seemingly endless, right? With the gates on either side.
I mean, I wouldn't say
lever
it's
for
seemingly endless. It's just longer than you can see right now. Like it just fades out into the darkness.
Okay, so is it like equal offshoots on either side?
Yeah, they like go down symmetrically all the way. Yeah, the one you're next to is closed still, but two up on the same side of the, I don't know what the word for it is, like the sewer lines.
Wait, stop. Technical difficulties.
Is it on my end?
No, Frodo's having trouble
Oh.
in Discord.
Was he trying to talk and he can't talk?
Something's happening to Discord.
Yeah, he's not on the channel anymore. Man, so many technical difficulties.
Hello?
Everyone's getting kicked out. I'm in general. Okay, want to hear me?
I can hear you.
Frodo, are you there? He's typing.
On the top of my Discord it says, oh, it disappeared.
Are we having issues?
Hello?
I can hear you.
Hmm.
Should I make another voice? Let me make another voice channel quick. Testing. Can you hear me?
Hello?
I can hear you. I can't hear. Nobody else is talking. Man, so many issues. Mrs. Microphone is muted. Do you still have my Discord? I don't know what that means.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh.
Yeah, I can hear you, but nobody else is talking. Looks like Discord is having problems. Um, let's BRB for like a few minutes, try to figure it out, take a bathroom break quick, and if we can't sort it out, we'll call it, and if not, we'll continue on. But be right back. Alright, we're back. We had to switch streams for some reason. I don't know what this is. Salty Friends and Salty Seconds is our channel.
Yeah, it's a friends Discord.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, I don't remember what I was.
I was asking like the general layout of the sewer to see, like, my end goal was to see how, like, roughly how many quarter offshoots there were, and then to examine like the nearest lever and the surroundings above, below, and near it.
Okay.
To see if the rain would slime again.
Okay, so for your first question, you can't see anything other than like what you're seeing, which is a straight line. But it wouldn't be unreasonable to assume that something might change further up. You just can't see, like it just fades out into darkness. So for all you know, it might be a dead end up ahead, but you can't see that at all.
Okay.
And then you're gonna go look.
We could just pull all the levers.
You could
No.
just pull the levers.
That seems fun.
So
Don't do it.
So yeah, so you take a look around, and you notice, at least with these levers, every lever has a similar hatch above it. So it would be reasonable to assume that
Yeah.
it probably works on the thing.
No more
I-
slime monsters.
And actually, yeah, it would be reasonable to assume that they open up that and not the ports. Just judging by the
What-
typical layout.
What we could do though is I could open the hatch, open the levers from a distance, and we could just gang up the slimes, and we would have the surprise on them.
Yeah, with your mage hand, or
Yes,
the invisible hand,
exactly.
whatever it's called.
Yep.
I don't like this idea. Like, how many levers are there?
There's at least 5 more in like your proximity.
I don't want to fight 5 slimes.
Can't
we just like walk a little bit and see if we see anything else?
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
You didn't have slime on your head. You're not upset.
I know, right?
Okay, so that's what you're gonna walk up ahead. You're gonna ignore the levers.
Says the noble.
Look, I'm not used to this dirt stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so
I
that's
suggest Mrs. Apku lead the way.
Mrs. Okay, so
Yeah, me too. But she can't see.
That's
Wait,
right.
I
She's
think-
the only one who doesn't see.
no, she has
the
a
dark.
torch,
Oh right.
so she can
I
see.
don't think I ever gave it to her. So do I still have it?
Yeah, you still technically have the torch.
Okay, so like, I would suggest that we do it in like Mighty Ducks, where we make a flying V around her, and we operate as her eye.
Wait up, how are you gonna make a flying? How are you planning on making a flying V with just 3 of you?
Well, she
Two
would
on
be in the
one side,
front.
one on the other side.
Yeah.
One side of the V of birds is always longer than the other.
So rather than just a diamond, you're gonna go with like a slanted V.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like this.
Yeah, no, I got it. I was just curious. I mean, it's fine.
Like a
I
reverse
did a
check
hand
mark.
motion. Yeah, it kind of looks like this. She's here, 1 here, 2 there.
It sounds like an optimal formation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna trudge along with her leading the pact. She's gonna have the torch. You would all see the same distance in this case because I guess you would technically see the elves would see a little farther, but
I don't see very far.
yeah.
I don't even know if I see anything really, unless.
Do
Do I have to roll perception?
No, I'm just saying because you have dark vision.
I know.
No, you're good. You don't have to roll perception right now. You're doing great.
Actually,
So,
I see very good until you ask me to roll, because my passive perception is pretty good.
Yeah, just a random
so I'd
chance.
like to go like 45 feet and roll perception. If that's okay with our fearless leader.
Yeah, go do whatever you want. So we're trudging forward.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, I'm not your fearless leader. You're talking about your actual fearless leader,
Yes,
not
the,
your
the real
dungeon
one.
master.
I rolled a 12
What are you rolling for?
for perception
To look around?
in front of us, yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna try to just keep a gaze out.
Right.
Okay, so as you go forward, it does seem to continue on in the same formation as it was, but Hank, being super perceptive, notices some rats scurrying around. There's like bridges that like arc across it, so you don't have to climb down in the troughs where all the water's at. But yeah, so you see at the next intersection like that, which is about 2 entrances up, a rat sort of scurry across from one of those side entrances to the other.
Oh,
Can I make
What?
friends with it?
can I go?
You can try. I mean, it's really far up, so you
No,
can't from your
I want
distance.
to talk to the rats.
You want to talk to the rats?
Yeah.
You would have to figure out some way to get close or do something.
Wait, I thought you said they were scurrying all over the ground, so can I?
There's one further up ahead that you can see. That's not to say there's not more up there, but as of right now, like it's still quite far in the distance.
Can I?
You can sneak up to it if you want.
Can I do a cartwheel up to the rat and then talk to them?
Sure.
Is John's face just now?
I mean, I'm not to judge the optimality of your
I think
solutions, but
Something just happened to your stream, unless it's just me.
Yeah, media's resource not supported. I also got that.
what?
I've been getting that all evening and then it reloads.
I don't know what that is. It's fine on my end. I don't see anything. So hopefully it's.
You could try to. You could
Sure,
just try to
refresh it.
tame the rat with a bit of bread, and then once it gets close, you could try to talk to him.
Yeah, I mean you could try to definitely bait it out.
I'm gonna scoop up Chip and stick him in my backpack
Okay.
so he doesn't scare the rats.
Okay, that's a good idea.
But his little head's still sticking out.
Okay.
He's not like dying in there.
As you're all sort of discussing your solution, the rat scurries past. But
No, we didn't discuss that. I just did that while we were
I
sleeping.
mean, you were discussing what you were gonna do.
I already told you I was gonna do a cartwheel up to the rat and I'm gonna talk to it
Okay.
with my magic.
Okay. So roll an athletics check for me,
What did that be?
or acrobatics check. Yeah, sure.
Right.
One. Okay.
Can't do a cartwheel apparently.
Okay. As you are all
Plan B.
okay. As
Abort mission.
Hank looks over at everyone, is like, shh, up here there's a rat. He's sort of motioning that it's scurrying across, trying to make not make any disturbances at all. And you can see everyone sort of quietly do like hand signals to like try to show they are like Thanor's like pointing at his bread and stuff. What's Katie's character name? Alora just takes the front of the helm and tries to bust out in her best cartwheel impression. And she reaches the top of it, and she doesn't seem to like get her legs over to the top of the cartwheel. And everyone's sort of looking at her quizzically as to like why she's doing this in the first place. But she doesn't really get her legs all the way up, and she kind of holds that pose for a second, and all of a sudden falls backwards, and she tumbles down the side of the portico into the sewer water itself, creating this big splash. The rat, with the noise, is immediately like aware of your presence, and it just scurries off.
I summon a mage hand to help get her up. 'Cause I don't want to touch her now that she's killed.
Okay, so she gets back up. Obviously, with the defeated look, a wet and defeated look on her face. She sort of just has that look of like, let's just not talk about what just happened. But yeah, so as this is going on, you hear some more chittering going on. It sounds like there's multiple ones up ahead, as if the rat kind of was aware of your presence and alerting other people to other rats.
So which
Alerting
direction
the
did
other
the rat run?
rats?
Yeah, like it's talking in rat speak. It's just doing its at the other rats.
Hey.
What?
Secondary question. Can I understand the rat because I can speak
Sylvan?
Sylvan.
No, that's like a mystical language. Like the rats is like if you had
Like fairies.
yeah, you can communicate with the rat. Like it's definitely of low enough intelligence that if you were close enough to communicate with it, you could. But in this case, it's not. It's all of you have learned that there's more rats, but you don't know exactly where it ran off to, as everyone was a little too preoccupied watching the cartwheel spectacle.
I have an idea.
I should have just talked to Richard.
Can I play my Wisdom Ocarina Pied Piper style? Draw the rat stuff.
That's awesome.
It was Mrs. Epke's idea.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Give me an animal handling.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do this. First, Cora looks over at you. Again, trying to be as quiet as possible, and she motions to your backpack, where you keep your loot at, and she sort of does this like hand motion, like she's playing it, and sort of does like this like little march thing. Like, and you obviously get the reference that she's making. And with that,
Okay.
she feels inspired by what she's doing. She gets an inspiration.
Cool.
But yeah, go for it. If you want to play, it would be animal handling.
Animal handling or performance? Which one?
Ooh.
Or it could be both.
Yeah, whichever you want.
I mean, if I get to choose, I'm taking performance.
Go for it.
It's 9.
9 total, or is that 9 plus here?
9.
What the hell are you guys rolling? I gave you cursed dice. Okay. So you play your ocarina. Again, no rats in sight, so I'm not quite sure who the intended audience is. But you're sort of putting on like a performance as if you were marching along, and like the rats would just automatically follow whatever you're doing, but none seem to come.
I look at Richard. He looks back at me, and we're like, "What is he doing?"
Yeah, you can tell there's a sense of frustration from Thamior, who's just watching all these plans just foil.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to where I hear rats noises, and
That's a good idea.
as soon as I see one, I'm just gonna try to grab one with my mage hand,
Okay.
because it'll just appear next to him.
Okay.
It.
Yeah. So you you walk up. Give me a stealth check, because I'm assuming you're gonna try to be sneaky as
Yes,
you do.
I don't wanna scare him off.
Yeah. Give me a stealth check.
Okay, so I roll 17.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So Thamior watches you guys with a sort of concerned look on his face, and just like shakes his head like, I don't know what the heck you guys are doing. And he sneaks up, and again you can hear him chattering, so you go over to there. You see a whole bunch of them on one of the side entrances, and you reach behind them and sort of swat at them, but not to try to grab them, and it sort of herds them like a bunch of sheep out of the thing, and they come running out, obviously not knowing that you're there. And yeah, you reach down, you manage to grab one of them in your mage hand clutches, and it's just squirming around.
I go back to the group as fast as I can, and I tell Alora, you got a minute to speak to it.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my speak with animals spell.
Do you have to roll for speak with animals?
I have no idea.
I don't think so, because I think it's of low enough intelligence that it doesn't matter. But let me double check. Speak with animals. Nope. Okay.
So I just ask it stuff.
Yeah. So you can speak with the animal.
What should I ask it?
Ask him if they've seen anything unusual.
Hey, little rat guy. Have you seen any weird items down here, or any unusual items, or?
What do you want with me? Let's go with me immediately.
That's not what a mouse sounds like.
It's a. I only know one deep voice.
No, mice would be like squeaky and high pitched.
It's a rat.
Doesn't matter.
Well, it's speaking to you. It's obviously a very
Okay,
manly
okay.
voice.
Ask it again because it didn't answer the question.
Yeah, it didn't answer the question, stupid rat. I'll feed you to my fox. Don't test
All right,
me.
give me an intimidation check.
Oh, I was. Oh. I'm sorry. 6.
Total?
Yeah. Can I just like pet his little head and say I'm sorry?
Are you trying to play good cop, bad cop by yourself?
Yeah, it obviously is just squirming. It doesn't listen to your initial thing. It says, put me down immediately.
No.
I turn towards Cora and I make a motion. Can I borrow a torch?
Can you not hear him?
No.
Fred just asked you if he could borrow a torch.
I can't hear you.
Oh, man.
Did I press something?
You are not in the channel, so you press something. You're back in the channel.
Oh, I think there's an automatic AFK timer in this Discord.
So-
Good to know.
So Fred asked if he could borrow a torch to, assumedly, torture the rat.
I never said torture. I never said anything like that.
If it gets the job done, sure.
So I take the torch, and I just get it close to the rat, and I point at Alora with a mean look on my face.
You point. So wait, you point at Alora with the torch?
No, I get the torch closer and
Oh,
closer to the
okay.
rat, and I point Alora, because I can't speak rat, but
Right.
she'll understand that I want to burn him.
Okay. So you're not speaking to her either.
No. No.
Okay, so
I'm just doing motions. I'm just trying to
hey,
scare him off.
stupid rat, if you don't answer our questions, he's gonna burn you with the torch.
All right. Give me another intimidation, but with advantage this time.
Am I rolling or is she rolling?
How do assisted rollings work in this?
That's a great question.
I think you're allowed to roll too.
Let's see, teamwork.
Rules checking. Rules checking. Rules checking.
Skill check.
Working together. Oh no!
Yeah,
So
I
you
found
get
that
you
as
get
well.
advantage. So you get
Okay.
advantage because of that, which is what I gave it to her in the first place. So
Okay, perfect then.
Roll
Yep.
it.
yeah, so you roll twice. You also have an inspiration die if you choose to use it.
So what? I roll it and then I take the higher one.
Yep. Plus whatever your intimidation bonus is.
21.
21. Okay, wait. So you asked. What did you ask of the rat?
I told him. Oh, I asked him if he saw any suspicious or strange-looking items.
He's like, oh, you must be talking about the silver pearl. The Rat King holds it.
Silver
Oh.
pearl. So little mouse guy, where do we find the Rat King? What direction?
Just follow the screeches.
I listen for screeches. I wouldn't know
Yeah,
that.
we heard the screeches, but there's only 2 directions you can go.
It must
So I'm
be
assuming we go the
further
way-
ahead then.
Yeah, I'm assuming we go the direction of where we got the rat.
Okay, so we need to go deeper to find the Rat King.
Okay.
Did you want to ask him anything else?
How
Yeah, you're running out of time, so this is probably your last
how
question.
terrifying is the Rat King?
Oh, he's not
Is
one
he
to be
big?
messed with. He's quite large, especially compared to my small stature.
Would you say that his gem is shiny? Wait, I mean his pearl.
Oh, now that you mention it,
I don't actually speak rat.
oh yeah, I guess he can't talk to you.
Can you describe the pearl at all, just so we know what we're looking for?
It's very luminous. It glows with a bluish tint,
Okay.
about the size of your stupid human head.
Rude. Get rid of this rat. Okay, I rip the rat out of his hand and I feed him the chip.
Is this alive? Okay. So
I hide this terrifying vision from Richard's poor eyes.
I would never do that to Richard.
okay, yeah. So you, in frustration, after the rat's pathetic attempt at an insult, grab him by the head out of the mage hand, and just grab him and reach him back into your thing, and as if Chip knew exactly what to do, and he just goes to town on it and starts ripping apart the rat. And there's
Whoa. I just like tossed it in his mouth. This is disgusting.
he's just. I mean, he's not a snake. He doesn't swallow it whole.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to rip it apart. It's like it fits in his mouth.
Is he just gonna like suck on it like it's a hard candy?
No, he's gonna chew it and then swallow it. He doesn't have to like rip its insides out. That's just too much.
I don't think you have control over Chip. I think I have control over Chip.
But I know Chip, and Chip would never do that.
Yeah.
Let's go find that king
All
rat.
right.
Obviously
As
confused.
he starts biting into it, Katie realizes the mess. Alora realizes the mess it's about to make, and she sort of swats at it, to reach it down, and it falls out of out of Chip's mouth to the ground, and Chip jumps out of the backpack again, feasting on the back, but at least it didn't get all over her backpack.
Okay. Acceptable.
Cool.
I proceed down into the sewers.
I mean, I'm already covered in
Goop.
sewer water. I don't need rat blood on me too.
Okay.
I follow.
Okay, so you're continuing up.
All right.
Yes.
About a good 150 feet up of what still seems like completely monotonous piping. It looks all the same as it was before. You notice the screeching takes to the right, and it's actually an open portcullis this time that you could actually walk through. It seems the stream, the main stream at least, bends like 90 degrees instead of going in a straight line like it has been. It comes from there, like down like a little waterfall back into the thing, and it's flowing deeper into the sewers. But you would assume that, like, yeah, that's to a main line to your right.
Do we hear any screeches from that direction?
Yeah, from the right side, you hear the screeches. They're definitely getting more numerous and slightly louder in sound, like as if you're definitely approaching something.
I think this is the right direction to go.
Cool.
Yeah, I agree.
We're following the screeches.
Let's just
Yes.
keep on keeping on.
Okay. So
I'm gonna let the group kind of go in, and I'm just gonna start following the group from a little distance and discreetly.
like a stealthy.
Yeah.
So it looks like there's only 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me stealth. I think you still have to roll stealth.
See, good thing we got rid of the evidence.
15.
Okay. Yeah. So you tuck back from the back of the group.
He would have ratted us out.
You sneak back to the shadows. Obviously, like a few paces behind the group, enough that you're not out of the direct light. And if no one was looking, they wouldn't be able to see you there. And the group trudges up ahead. And as you're going, the tunnel itself seems to be getting larger as you go, as if it's expanding to like a larger room. And you keep going up, and it goes to like this sort of multi-stored level looking thing. Like there's 2 bigger ones down below that have like rushing water coming out of it. It's definitely like the end of the line, and there's 2 of these sewer holes higher up that are like cascading water down, like the actual flow of water is coming from up above, and there is like a staircase on the side of them, but it seems like you are probably approaching not necessarily the end of the sewer line, but like definitely like the main source of
I take out the bow from my backpack and I start stringing it in preparation for something to happen.
It's smart. Okay, but
while staying in the shadows.
Okay, you guys are definitely just standing at the bottom of this sort of sewer waterfall spectacle of sorts.
Am I close enough to inspect get a feel for whether the stairway is usable, safe to use if we decide we want to?
Yeah, you just give me a perception check.
Yeah, natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. So you look at the stairs. They're definitely usable. They have what isn't human footprints. They're definitely about human footprint size, but they're not of like a normal foot shape. They look a lot more like a rat's foot would be, and it'd be pretty easy to deduce that like this would definitely be the path that the large rat that the rat referred to as the Rat King would be traversing, and the footprints themselves are actually going up the stairs, with no footprints going down. So you would definitely assume that he's probably up ahead. But structurally, the stairs look fine. There's nothing to be alarmed of.
Is the rat king within shouting distance?
Within shouting distance? Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. You can't see it. You don't hear somebody going like, "I'm the Rat King," so you don't know how far up it is. You could try shouting if you wanted.
I wanna I don't know what I wanna do. I want to I don't know. I climb up the stairs.
Are you taking the lead?
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming everyone's following behind you. Okay, so you're traversing up this this flight of stairs. There's sort of like circles around, not like in a spiral staircase sort of way, but like the outside perimeter of these the sewer lines here, like a metal grating to like the side of an apartment or something. And you go up and you have a clamor to your footsteps, but nothing. You do your best to keep as quiet as possible. And as you get farther up, just as like you, I guess, crescent the hole, and you get a better view inside. Like right as your eyes meet the floor, right? Like so, like if you were standing like right perpendicular with it, like you would only see your eyes. You can definitely see this big figure sitting in this middle of this room, and there's like a clamor of rats on the side, and they're sort of chittering to themselves, running back and forth. There's probably about a dozen of them, and the sitting in front of them is this giant of a rat. It looks like it's probably 7 feet tall, and ridiculously large in girth. It looks like as if like a human had morphed with a rat, and this was like the outcome of it. But he's otherwise completely oblivious to your presence.
Oh jeez. So do I try to talk to him, or do I? What do you guys think? Do I talk to him? Does somebody else have any ideas?
You can see in front of him, which is like sort of what's gathering all of his attention, is yeah, this big, I guess not pearly looking thing, but this like blue emerald thing, sort of, it's still encrusted within stone. It's not fully polished or anything like that. And he's sort of just clamoring away, just happy as a fiddle.
Are there other rats around?
Yeah, there's other rats around him. They're of normal size. It's not necessarily something to be like intimidated by, but like sheer numbers themselves could prove to be a problem.
What if you try to like play him a song?
I was thinking if like I'm curious if the rat and I can communicate with each other. Like I want to see if I can talk the rat into.
Do you speak
something.
rat?
No, but I'm wondering
how
if
long
the
does
rat.
how long does speak with animals last?
10
It's
minutes.
a little while, isn't it?
It's 10 minutes.
How much time has passed?
It's definitely been more than 10 minutes as you've climbed through here.
How far ahead is the rest of the group?
From you?
Yeah.
I don't know. How far ahead are they from you?
I'm trying to figure out how, like, would I be able to climb up the stairs like next to them and kind of head in, or is it pretty open?
No, it's like you could definitely sneak up past them just fine. And you being stealthy in nature, I don't think you would cause a commotion. So if you want to sneak past them.
Yeah, I'll try to do that and find maybe a vantage point somewhere if I can.
Okay.
Okay, so here's my idea. This is the best I got. How far away am I from the rat right now?
How far away from you are the rat? You're probably about 30 feet. or so,
Okay.
like the size of a decent room. Not
Okay.
necessarily like
And
a
he hasn't
hallway,
noticed
like
it
a big
yet?
conference room. Like he's at the other end of it.
Okay. So I want to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the Rat King.
Tasha's hideous laughter.
So I have a question about spells.
Yeah, go for it.
Um, so I can cast like 2, like in total, until I rest again or whatever.
Yeah,
Can it be the same one twice, or does it have to be 2 different ones?
could be the same one twice.
Okay.
Alright, so after the spell, so one target, 1 round. Okay, I mean, you definitely could cast it if you so choose, but it probably wouldn't be that effective. Like, the spell itself doesn't last a really long time. Like, a round in D&D terms is like a few seconds, even though it takes like forever to do it. So if you were going to use that as an opening, it probably wouldn't be the best news. I mean, you're free to do it, but
Okay. The idea was that I could get everyone in the room distracted by him laughing so hard that someone could get in there and
the rats being distracted by their laughing.
his laughter.
I mean, he's kind of laughing on his own. Like, it's not really laughter. It's sort of just like a cackling. Like he's just
Okay.
had his treasure. So they probably wouldn't be phased by additional laughter, even if he was preoccupied with it.
Does anybody have charm a person? Because he said
One
he
of the
was like
rat-
human-ish.
As you're debating this, Thamior sneaks ahead a little bit to go get survey, because that's what he's wanted to do. And as he crests over the wall, still hidden, the rats don't seem to notice him at all. He notices that this room also has the ports on each side, as well as the same lever configuration in front of him.
Does that mean we could get attacked by slimes?
It also means the rats could get attacked by slimes.
Unless they're allies.
I feel like they're probably allies.
The slimes and the rats, allies for life.
There's only one way to find out.
No,
Is there a lever close to the Rat King?
Yeah, he's in the.
that's a good idea.
He's in the middle of the room. There's a large gathering of rats that are sort of not really directly under it, but it would be easy to assume that like when the Iker fell out of the the port, that it would like sort of engulf them.
Are there?
How close am I to that? You said 30 feet.
Yeah.
I cast Mage Hand on the lever.
How far does Mage Hand go?
Exactly 30 feet.
Wait,
Oh, look at that.
Wait, I have an idea. Before you do that, and then he attacks us. What if we just distract him and you grab the pearl?
That could also work.
Are there any other ways out other than the entrance we're coming in? Like, is there anything like behind the Rat King?
Behind him directly, no. I mean, there's side entrances, but you don't know what is necessarily behind them. There is one open to the right side. Like if you're thinking about this like configuration of 3x3, it'd be one of the bottom back right side, like where all the Rat King's at and the container of rats are at.
I don't know.
Well, I was thinking if there was like another exit, we could like distract him and Frodo could sneak out the back, and then we could just run. But if there's no way out, it's probably not a good idea.
Okay. I vote for jellies then.
Slime him.
I said that's what we're gonna do. Going once, going
Yes.
twice.
Go for it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so Famior casts Mage Hand, opening the lever to the back right. Again, as expected, the top of it opens up. and the Iger falls out of the opening, splashing onto the rats. So the ones that aren't covered are sort of watching as the rats that are in it sort of have the life sucked out of them. And the rats that aren't in it sort of go to help their allies and dive into it, suffering a similar fate. And the Rat King notices this happening. He doesn't know necessarily where it's coming from. Yeah, he doesn't know where it's coming from. But he is definitely aware of this spectacle that's happening, and he starts to run over to see if he can assist.
Man.
Do we have any idea of how heavy that pearl is?
Judging from its size and the rat, you probably could hold it, but it wouldn't be like something you. It's not like a football. Like it would definitely be a bit of, like a medicine ball to carry out. Like you could definitely do it, but it would be kind of strenuous and a little clumsy and awkward to do.
So clearly the lever thing is working. Do I have a way to reach another lever?
I mean, you could reach as many levels as you want, but the rats are all sort of over by that one right now.
And is the pearl unguarded?
No, the pearl is still with the rat. He doesn't seem like he's in any sort of mood to let go of that. It seems like that's his number one
Oh,
priority.
he's holding it.
Yeah, he's holding it, and so just before he was just cackling manically as he held the
I
this
don't
thing.
know why I was picturing it on a pedestal.
No, he's the rat. He's just holding it. You don't it's sort of like a shiny thing to a raccoon. It's not something he's worshipping. It's just he's completely enthralled by it.
Okay.
Is this a place for a cliffhanger?
I mean, if you want to, but you can keep going. Do you want to fight the rat?
I don't know. I mean, I think we're supposed to fight the rat, but how many rats and jellies are... It feels like we're way outnumbered right now.
No, the jelly's basically taking out the entire rat swarm that was there. It's pretty much...
It's just...
Yeah, I mean, the ones that aren't are, jumping into the jelly to try to save their friends. They're not...
Okay.
So it's basically us and the Rat King.
Yeah.
Alright, so then I will cast Vicious Mockery on the Rat King.
So you're leading it off?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for initiative, and I think, yeah, you get a full round of combat first. So yeah, roll for initiative.
What is that dice?
Oh, it's a d20 plus your initiative bonus. And I have to roll.
15.
Let me write this down. Okay. Do I have better music for a fight?
Rat battle music.
Yeah, here we go. Okay. Wait, so we have a 15.
Uh-huh.
That's all I've heard so far.
Oh, and then...
Everyone has to roll.
Oh.
9.
13.
11.
It's done. 5.
5 as well.
5 for Miss. Okay, so you guys get to choose what order you want to go in. He has 13.
You can go ahead and act before me, Cora.
Alright.
Okay, so Abku rolls first. You don't have to roll hit, I don't think. I think you just roll. No, I have to roll a saving throw. What's the saving roll for it?
That's probably charisma for.
It's probably charisma. I'm definitely not missing it. Okay, you hit for sure. So what's your vicious mockery that you're making of this rat?
Look, Rat, you know, we've been in your tunnel and you haven't even noticed us. You don't even know what's going on. You've just been sitting back there, holding your shiny gem. You don't even know what's going on, and now your hoard is covered by piles of jelly. Look, if I were you, I would just give us that thing and call it a day. Otherwise, you're gonna end up dead. So, where did you get those paints?
Okay. Yeah, your attack definitely hits. It looks completely startled by your presence. Yeah, roll for damage.
2.
Okay, so it takes 2
Do you want to do
damage.
the modifier or not? Because last time we did. I don't
No, you don't do the modifier.
Okay. 2.
Okay, 2. He's 3. Okay, cool. Katie, you're up.
I would like to hit him with a firebolt.
Yeah, go for it. So you roll to hit, or I roll to save? I keep forgetting this.
Last time, I think I rolled.
Next time, I'm definitely gonna take better notes on what everyone's abilities are and what I need to
I
do.
think it depends on the spell, but I think Firebolt is a ranged spell attack.
Yeah, Firebolt, make a ranged spell attack against a target on hit. Yeah, so you have to roll d20 plus your spell modifier.
And the spell modifier was what?
5.
So a 10.
Okay, so you attack it, barely grazing it. You let out a fireball. It goes at it. It sort of just hits it in the stomach, and it seems like startled by it, but definitely not like a full-on impact. But so
Like singe him a little?
yeah, so roll for damage still.
Burn his
He's gonna take half
burn.
damage.
Which one do I roll for that?
You roll a
10?
d10, yeah.
And then I add +3. 10.
10, 13, 7, 20. Okay, cool. Okay, so the rat's turn, but he's skipped because you attacked and you ambushed him. Alright, so it's Mrs. and Frodo's turn. I don't know who said they were going first.
I would like to take my sword and slash at one of his front paws that's holding onto that pearl. See if I can loosen his grip on it, his ability to hold on.
Okay. Yeah, roll for hit.
D20.
D20 plus your hit modifier.
What modifier?
Your
Sword?
is it her strength modifier? I
It's
think.
strength and proficiency.
Yeah, so it's whatever your strength is plus 2. I'll double check on your sheet here.
Yeah, it's 5 plus 5.
Plus 5. Okay,
Yeah.
so that would be 17.
Okay, so you connect. So you wind up, you slash at its hand, definitely making contact with it. Not really severing it, but definitely leaving a big gash. And it sort of streaks back. It has like its eyes focused on you now. Yeah, roll for damage. So in this case, yeah, it's a
D8.
D8, assuming you have your shield out.
Yes.
Okay. D8 plus 3.
8.
8?
Plus 3.
Okay, so you do 11 damage to it. Jesus. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you wheel back. Yeah, you definitely leave a big dent in it. The hand didn't come off, but it seems like it's kind of useless. Like you severed some tendons or something. And it fumbles backwards, but it grabs the gem in its other hand. Obviously, this one's sort of limp of sorts. Yeah, Frodo's turn.
I use my special sorcerer ability in order to channel the power from chaos forces and gain advantage on this attack roll.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Absolutely.
I would like to remind you that each time that I cast a Witch Bolt, which is a level 1 spell, so you can roll your d20 to see if I roll on the wild magic the wild magic table.
What, I have to roll a 1?
Yeah,
Nope,
if you
you're
roll
good.
1. All right. So I roll range attack, so either 21 or 23.
All right, you definitely
So-
hit.
All right, I do 1d12 of lightning damage as I suddenly become a Sith Lord and cast lightning from my fingertips on this Rat King.
How much was it?
2.
2.
Well, it was a d12, but you know.
You reeled back. Obviously channeling, you can see like you're just building up this energy, and you unleash the energy at him, and you can see the flickers of energy as it sort of sails out of your hand and it hits him, but he seems pretty unfazed by what's going on. And
I keep channeling the spell and keep my concentration high.
so if I can make you roll at any time, right? Especially if you're channeling, to give you your advantage back.
For concentration,
Yeah.
I think if you attack me, then I have to roll. I'm not sure exactly how it works in 5th edition, but yeah.
Okay. What about
I
to go
can
give
look
you
that up.
your advantage roll back? Am I allowed to do that any time, or does it have to be right after you use it? I think it's any time.
Oh, to give it back to me, let's.
Yeah. Where the heck's sorcerer's at?
Anytime before you regain the use of this feature, the DM can have you
Yeah,
roll
okay.
on the Wild Magic Search table.
Sweet.
After
Okay.
you cast a sorcerer spell of level 1 or higher.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
So the next time I cast a level 1 spell or higher, you can just make me roll.
I'm just gonna do it right now. So as you're channeling,
Yeah.
as you're channeling,
Alright.
you feel this inert energy flowing up from you. You've definitely not used this before, so you're kind of feeling like especially unwieldy in its usage.
Okay. All right. I will roll on the Wild Magic Search table. Here we go. That's boring. I rolled 4. For the next minute, I can see any invisible creature that I have line of sight to it.
Okay. Yes, you feel this almost tingling in your eyeballs, and you're not really sure what it is. It doesn't seem like anything changed at all.
Well, I guess.
But you still are just channeling. It didn't like break
I
your
was
focus. or
saying
anything.
that they sometimes glow red, so I'm guessing that they start glowing pretty bright red right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the you can see the rats. I just said elves. The rats that are changed within the ichor. They float up red, but other than that, you don't really see.
No, I meant my own eyes.
Oh, your eyes glow red.
Yes. That's what I meant.
Okay. So yeah, so your eyes fill up red. Yeah, you don't see anything change around you, but
Okay. We're clear, guys. No invisible creatures.
yeah, you're fine. You're good. Okay, we're back to Abku.
I would like to stay at range.
Yep.
And do vicious mockery again.
Vicious mockery. All right, what's your insult?
Do you want me to do long insults every time, or do you want me to? Do
You're
short
you're
insults?
mocking this guy. What do you think this is? Just, I'm gonna go cast a spell.
You know, Mr. Rat King guy, I would really love to kill you 4 times and then kill you again, so that I could get more and more of your shiny gems,
Aw.
successively smacking you in the face. Because that's just good design. And then once you're dead, I'm gonna stuff you and store you in my house.
You could just see the rage boil up in him as if you just got right under his skin.
Be careful, Hank. You might break your Nordic lute.
Yeah, I'm staying as far away from him as possible.
Yeah, roll for damage.
2.
2 damage. Okay.
I'd also like to do Bardic Inspiration on top of that.
Who you gonna inspire?
Cora.
Okay, so you throw out your insult. Obviously, in the heat of the battle, you turn to Cora and give her inspiring words of encouragement. She seems to take it to heart and is filled with inspiration.
Okay.
Cool. Katie is up.
I'm gonna try to hit him with a firebolt again.
Firebolt.
Did the rat act? Oh wait, no, we had a surprise round.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
have a surprise round.
Okay, so I roll to see if I can do it right.
Yep, roll to hit it.
And it was plus what?
5.
11.
Cool. Yeah. So you wind up a fireball. What's
Actually, I lied. That is a 9.
plus 5?
Mhm.
14. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you wind up a fireball, pointing it right at his face, and you can see the flame sort of come out from your hand. You can actually feel the heat of it, and yeah, you hit him square in the face. So roll for damage. 1d10 plus 3.
Okay, 4.
Plus 3?
No, just 4 total.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Ooh. Okay. Man, this rat's not having a good time. Okay, he is obviously, pissed off. He takes the fireball to the face. You can see it just sort of singe off some of the hair on his face and sort of leave this, like, charred, gross, matted, burnt hair, look to him. And super pissed off in the moment, he, does this weird screech noise. And as you do that, you see this flood of rats come into the room, one from either side entrance in the back, and he sort of just points at Thamior, who's casting his ability, and one charges at him, and the other one, on the way to that, is I don't want to say blocked by Cora, but their attention is diverted, and they go attack Cora as well. So let me roll here. What am I rolling?
Is that his attack roll?
That is not his attack roll. It's actually his bonus. So attack on Cora is 19, which hits. She takes 2 damage, and we have 9 on Thamior. Does that hit you?
What? Oh no, it's a hit.
Yeah, it's a hit.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't hit?
No.
Okay, so do you take half damage on non-hits, or no damage?
It depends on the spell.
I don't know if
Is it a-
it's... I'm just gonna roll. It's probably gonna be 1. Yeah, okay, you take 1 damage. They clamor out, and you can see there's a good 6 of them or so, like a half dozen on each of you, just nipping at you, and you take
Okay, so
you take 1 damage, and Cord takes, I think it's 3 damage. And then the rat,
okay, so now I gotta roll for concentration.
Yep.
Which is a Constitution saving throw. DC is equal to 10 or half the damage I take, whichever is higher. So in this case, 10. And then it's a Constitution saving throw, which I'm proficient in. And I have rolled 11,
Nice.
so I'm good.
Okay, so you maintain your concentration on your witch bolt. The rat sort of panders down. His one arm's still messed up, and he just sort of does this awkward run, this like sprint almost, at Hank, who just insulted him. Obviously, the wounds are still fresh from that, and he has a 9. Does a 9 hit you?
What do I need?
Your armor class is 11. Nope. Okay. So he has +2. Yeah, so he bites down on you as hard as he can, dealing you 3 damage. Right on like the meaty part of your arm. Yeah, that's it. He's done. Mrs. turn.
So I'm still being attacked by other rats.
You have a swarm of rats that's on you that you can attack if you want. But you can attack basically whatever. I mean, it's just a swarm of rats. It's not really like diverting your attention.
Normal-sized rats, right?
These are normal-sized rats. Yeah, these are just like your normal sewer rat that Katie tried to feed to her fox chip.
Okay. So I'm going to attack the king rat with my longsword again. I'm gonna try to get him in the side.
You're gonna go for the side? All right. Yeah. Roll to hit.
So that's what do I add?
You can add your proficiency plus your strength,
Okay.
so 5.
So 11.
Plus you have a bardic
But
inspiration
I
if
do
you want.
have the bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah. Roll your bardic inspiration too.
Let's do that. Which adds on 5.
Nice.
So
Yeah, you definitely hit. Yeah, roll for damage. You take a swing back. Yeah, obviously lunging at him, you're definitely gonna connect.
So that's
Right here, you do a D8 there.
oh, okay.
Plus 3.
7.
7. Oh man.
Man, you're all the DPS in this group.
Yeah, you are.
Abq and I are just like two.
Yeah, okay, you definitely connect. You stab it right in the side. It goes like into his abdomen. You can just feel it sink, and you can sort of feel the weight of him offhand onto the sword itself. And you deal him 7 damage.
Whoop, whoop.
Thamio.
Alright, I keep channeling my Witch Bolt, which allowed me to just do damage without hitting him.
Oh, so you
again.
just automatically hit?
Yes.
Yeah, so roll for damage.
I'm basically locked onto him until concentration.
You're
or
like
ends.
Emperor Palpatine right now.
Yeah, I am. Pretty much.
Okay.
And I rolled a 4.
4. All right, that's good. How do you want to finish him?
So I keep my concentration, and I kind of start twitching from all the chaos energy that surrounds me and has empowered my eyes. And I take a deep look at him, and somehow with the empowered vision that I have, I see his vital signs and his weakness in the pattern of his body, and I concentrate the energy that flows from my finger in order to make his organs fry inside of him.
Holy shit. All right, he lets out the most grotesque shriek you've ever heard. Obviously, as he collapses to the ground, cooked from the inside. Yeah, all the rats scurry away upon hearing this, knowing that they are in for nothing good right now. Yeah, and the shiny gem falls to the ground.
Huzzah!
Good job.
Woo!
Yay.
Someone pick it up.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and pick it up.
All right, you're picking it up.
I
All right,
Yes.
give me.
Well, I'll just study it just to see if it's not cursed or anything.
Give me Arcana check.
Yes, I will do that. Oh, 7.
Okay, it's just a gem.
Excellent. I pick it up.
Okay, perfect. Give me a group perception check, quick.
Perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone, just roll perception.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Whoa.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so as you pick it up, you lift it up in the air, and it sort of lets out this like inner glow to it, like as if there's some sort of innate energy held within it. And as it does this, it like illuminates the whole room. Like it went from a very like dark and dingy, sort of only shown by your torch, to just being like a full well-lit room. And you look up at the ceiling, and you notice that one of the ports above one of the levers, the second one on the left, that port itself has these bars sort of barred over the top of it as if to hold up the chute to prevent it from collapsing down. And that is where we'll end for the night.
Oh.
Ooh. What?
Can I like right click his body?
Okay, do you want to check if he has stuff on him?
I mean, yeah, but we can do that next time.
No, we can do it right now. You go up to the rat and you just start patting it down. And you realize that it's just a rat, and you just feel fur and like wound holes and just
Ew.
Burned orc.
I knew that it was gross that I said a rat to a fox.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
see, I didn't touch the rat.
everyone kind of just looks at Hank like, "What are you doing? It's just a rat." But he's obviously searching
That's
around.
a rat. Is he wearing clothes?
He's not wearing any clothes. No.
Can I search the room for treasure chests?
You can search the room for treasure chests, but there's nothing like out of the ordinary. He was just a rat with a giant thing. But there is, the only thing that's out of the ordinary in this room is this. I don't want to say this barricaded ceiling chute.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's
Okay.
that's where we'll end for the night.
All right.
Cool. Thank
Cool.
you everyone for hanging out. Sorry that went a little late,
It's
but
okay.
yeah, we had a lot of technical difficulties and things to learn. So I think next time this is a pretty good session length. I think we'll try to keep it around here. I hope you had
Can I use
fun.
my dagger and cut off his foot?
Yes.
Do you
Are
want?
we?
Do you want to cut off his foot?
No.
You can. I mean, a rat's foot's lucky, right?
No.
Do you?
I want to pick a chip.
Do you want to do experience points?
Oh yeah, no,
stream,
no, no. So
off stream or beginning of the next one.
well, I'll say that at the end of this fight, like you all feel super invigorated. Like I don't know what the D&D term would be for leveling up, but you all hit level 2 off this
Oh.
fight.
Yes!
Yeah, you all hit level 2 off this fight.
All right. So I guess we'll have some homework to do for the next session.
Yeah, so everyone, I'll expect next session. So I think what we decided was bi-weekly, probably around the same time, so like 8 or 9 o'clock. We'll shoot for some time in there to start, depending on everyone's schedules and stuff. But yeah, so next time we'll have everyone's character sheets ready and updated for level 2. Yeah.
Are we gonna try to switch it to a Friday or Saturday?
I would be.
Or are we gonna leave it Sunday?
I mean, I'd be fine with that. That'd technically be better for me.
I would prefer Friday or Saturday too.
Okay. I mean, I could do.
We can talk about it.
Yeah, we could see. I'm fine switching the day. We'll talk off stream, and when we come to some consensus, I'll post it everywhere I post all my blabbering too. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you to the players for playing. I hope everyone had fun.
It was a lot of fun. Thanks for the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Good job.
can't wait
Yeah, awesome.
for what's in store for you guys. I'm only beginning the shitstorm that I have planned. So, okay. Thank you everyone for attending, and peace out. See you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.